fan sent me this image. This is how it was for Florian Wirtz when he joined Liverpool. Liverpool showed him the Champions League trophies, the Premier League trophies, and this is Kepa. This is what Arsenal showed Kepa, the Arsenal locker room, when he joined Arsenal. Liverpool fans, I know you won the league last season, but you're getting too confident now. You think you're going to win the league next season. I used to hate Man City, but we're coming for you, Liverpool fans, you Scousers. We're coming for you next season. You are our biggest rivals. Man City, there's not enough fans. When it comes to Liverpool, when they start winning stuff, they come in numbers. They come out the woodworks. So every single Liverpool fan next season, I'm going to be doing a hate watch. I'm going to be doing a Florian Wirtz hate watch. I'm going to be doing a Frimpong hate watch. All your players that you have, the biggest hate watch ever. Now I'm vexed. I used to have a soft spot for Liverpool fans. But now next season, I'm locking in. You're my biggest rivals. Remember people laughing at me when I was telling them that Eze was coming to Arsenal. Who's laughing now in the comments? People thought, we're only getting Eze on the left wing. No, we're getting Rodrigo as well. With Sesko. Arsenal are not messing about. The team with that attacking lineup, Arteta said after last season, end of last season, we need more attacking options. We need superstars. When we get Eze, when we get Rodrigo, when we get Sesko, these are superstars. Bukayo Saka has been our only world-class attacker. He's been getting double teamed, triple teamed. Now if you're the opposition team and you see Saka, you see Eze, you see Rodrigo, you see Odegaard, you see Sesko, you're not going to be able to double team on every single one of them. This will give Saka more space. This will give Rodrigo more space.
On the move for Benjamin Sesko, reportedly working on a £70 million deal. So here's 5 stats about the player that will shock you. Starting off with his NBA heritage, having played basketball to the age of 16, being 6'5" was a blessing in the first place. But watch this video of Sesko at 14 leaping so high that his feet are touching the rim, and you'll realize this guy is a physical freak. And number 2, you have to talk about his insane goal scoring numbers. With 100 professional goals at just 21 years of age. At just 20, he became the youngest ever Bundesliga player to score all fastest shot in Bundesliga history. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, dare I say, who at number 4 is Sesko's confirmed idol. With a similar build and a similar game, Sesko completed a whopping 38 dribbles last year in the Bundesliga, which is actually 5 more than a very tricky Xavi Simons. And at number 5, we have to talk about his insane speed. Clocking in a speed of 36 kilometers an hour in April 2024, a top speed near identical to Kylian Mbappe. So now you understand why Arsenal are on the move for Benjamin Sesko.
Welcome back, familiar, to Northside LDN. I just want to start it with this. Get the Cronkies out of my club. Get them out of my club. I'm still drained from last season. And instead of them showing us that they're hurt for Spurs winning a trophy, Crystal Palace winning a trophy, do you know what we get? We'll get Madueke. We'll get Sterling Part 2. We're not going to go out there and do what needs to be done. People are talking wax lyrical about Eze and Gyökeres and players like that, and we're getting Madueke. Is this what we're doing in phase 6? Another player to unlock. Eu tô cansado dessa porcaria. Eu estou por aqui com essa merda. Get these filhos da puta out of the fucking club. You man telling me, wait, be patient. Wait to the 1st of July. Wait to the 1st July, meu cu. Filho da puta. This is the porcaria that we've been waiting for. This is the porcaria of 6 years fucking bullshit fucking phases for ver essa merda. Get Berta the fuck out of the club, bruv. Yeah? And get that fucking Mr. Bean Spanish tapas fucking paella breath out of the fucking club as well. I'm sick to death of this fucking club. I am sick of this porcaria. Eu tô por aqui com essa merda. Aguantar essa porcaria every fucking year. We know exactly what we need. We went from Rodrigo to Mbuemo to Garnacho to fucking Madueke. Are you taking the piss? Are you taking the fucking piss? I've just come back from, I've been having a good Saturday. Good Saturday. Chilad. I went Cineworld. I ain't been to the cinema in a long time. I went Cineworld, filho da puta. I just saw a very movie. I went chilad. I went there. I had the slush puppy, the raspberry, blueberry slush puppy there chilling. calmo. I have not been, I've had an excellent Saturday to lift up my black eye to see that these panleiros viados da merda linking us, oh, we're in advanced talks with Madueke. Is this good enough? Is this good enough? Tell me what Bukaria we're going to win with Madueke. And people tell me I'm over the top. Look at this shit. Open your eyes, viado. Abre o olho, palhaço da merda. Vocês nem têm, não tem juízo, pá. This is the porcaria that we get, yeah? This is the shit we get for 6 years of a bullshit process que não ganhou nem peido, pá. I went Cineworld. I said to my girl, do you know what? Let's go Cineworld. Let's relax. Let's chill out. It's Saturday. Let's relax. I said, yo, Jurassic World. We're gonna go watch that. Yeah? We went Cineworld, chill. I was calm watching Cineworld 3D, you know. Man, I did my 3D glasses. Chill, lad. Life was good. Got a big popcorn, got raspberry, flipping slush puppy. Chill, lad. Minha vida tava boa. Tava numa calma. Tava numa boa. Aí com a minha pipoca. I was there with my popcorn, eating my pipoca, watching my 3D movie, everything chill. My girl happy. I even went Chinese before, went to the Chinese restaurant, got sweet and sour chicken and some flipping, and what else did I get? Sweet and sour chicken, and I got a chicken chow mein and sweet and sour chicken. Yeah? I was chill. I didn't even have no alcohol. As soon as I swear my mum's life, I've had not even any alcohol. So I got a Ribena strawberry. I was chilling. And you know what? What ruins my mood? Then said, it's a porcaria of a fucking football club. It's viaggio da merda. I have to fucking ruin my Saturday. I've been having a great Saturday. Great Saturday. You think, then I have to lift up my eye. As soon as I open one football app, I see this merda, bro. It's a joke. Me and my girl's having a good time today. She's downstairs doing her nails, living life, calm. I was online shopping, getting some clothes. Road to Madrid. This is why it's road to Madrid. Because eu já não posso aguentar mais essa porcaria of a football club. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. I'm a real one. Get me out of here. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. I need to get out of this club. I need to get away from this club. I need to get away because eu não posso estar aqui once and it will be viaggio da merda that all of a sudden that told me, and the gal, you are another one. Because I remember you said, no, Madueke, you don't want Madueke, yeah? This guy was whacked up. We're going to get Eze, we're going to get Rodrigo. Yeah, people like Northside and Lee, they're not going to say anything now. They can't complain. Yeah? Talk now, filho da puta. Talk now. Diz uma coisa agora, innit? Madueke, you know? Madueke. But it's okay because I'm sure as soon as he puts pen to paper, I'm sure you're going to be going and doing all your stats and making sure you get your pie charts out, get your graphs out, get the triangles out. You know what I'm saying? Do all the Rock Nation shit. Oh, look at the field tilt. Look at look at what his stats were 5-6 years ago. But maybe if we can unlock him and get him back to the we need to win a major honor. I don't give a shit. I don't care about unlocking men, bro. This ain't Michael. This ain't George Michael party, bro. This ain't Pride Festival. Yeah? This ain't a Lady Gaga concert. I don't care about unlocking men, bro. Do you know what I mean? This ain't a batty boy orgy. I am tired of this shit. Get me some fucking players that can perform now and stop telling me about unlocking men, bro. I never heard anything so gay in my life about unlocking. Oh, we're gonna unlock him. We're gonna unlock him. Fucking, I'm tired of this shit. Fucking tired of it. I'm so tired of it, bro. So tired of this. I was having a good Saturday. A good Saturday, caramba. Yes, a merda. Logo. Metido do mochil. Não dá. Assim não dá. Assim não dá. Man telling me Berta's gonna cook. This is why I was like this. When man was telling me Berta's gonna cook, I said, hey. Espera. Let's wait and see. Mas o Berta já chegou. Berta's coming. Berta's here. Berta meu cu. Berta la mierda. How about that? Berta la mierda. about Berta's here. Berta ain't doing nothing, bro. He's looking like a fucking fraud. That's what he's looking like, bro. Look at I don't care. Looking like the Italian shark from Shark Lab. No, you can hold that. I'm tired of this guy. I'm tired of this guy. Looking at the shark from Finding Nemo. Find me a fucking world-class player, you stupid da merda. Berta's cooking. Vai tomar no cu, pá, filho da puta. But Berta's cooking pro caralho, pá. Berta's cooking. Is this what he's cooking? Is this what he's cooking, yeah? Tired of this shit, bro. Tired. I'm sick and I am done with this club. How is it so predictable? This is what, they're always angry. That side of the fan base is always angry. We're always fucking right though, aren't we? We're always fucking right. Huh? Always fucking right. After a disgraceful transfer window, and it was a disgrace. Getting Calafiori and Moreno in when we needed a striker was a fucking disgrace. And these maricas da merda now, this is what they're serving us. This is what they're giving us. Oh, but don't worry though. We're still working out how much to put down for Gyökeres. We're still working out how much money we're going to put down for Eze. But don't worry, Madueke, advanced. We're still working out what we're going to do with Gyökeres and all these, man. But don't worry, Kepa, over the line. Over the line, viados da merda. Fucking done with fucking pussy of a club. Fucking pussy-os. Always fucking embarrassing me. Fucking pussy-os. Oh, here you go, Chelsea. Oh, you need money for Kudus? Oh, here you go. Here's the bag. We'll drop the bag. Fucking pussies. Fuck the crunkies and fuck the fans that are behind this shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because you're the people that fucking enable this shit. Fucking disgrace. And then they're sniffing around. Oh, maybe we want Eze. Yeah? Oh, maybe we want Ethan. Oh, we're going to get Ethan. I told you, Philus, that you might want to put enough respect on my guy, Ethan. Yeah, we're so fucking backwards. The team that finished below us prefer our player and are selling us the player that they want to get rid of. And we're like, okay. Again, like Teletubbies. Again. Oh, okay, Madueke, come to Arsenal. Time for Tele bye-bye, you stupidos da merda. Fuck this club, man. Baleiros, viados da merda, bro. Combate de maricas, pá. Fucking pussios. I'm tired of these fucking pussies. This is what this club deserves. Chinelo, uma porrada bem dada, uma porrada. That is what this club deserves. Chat to me now. Oh, you're being negative. 6 years, you bitch. 6 fucking years. And this is the shit that I've got to show. Getting Madueke, yeah? Fucking pussies, bro. Swear down, I'm so fed up of this shit. The amount of people that chat shit online. Oh, you're so angry. I don't know the way you speak. I don't know the way you... Yeah? We can hold Madueke's nuts in your mouth, yeah? And tell us how the process tastes. How about that? Since you love the process so much, since it's so amazing, hold Madueke's nuts in your mouth, yeah? And you can, how does it feel? How does it feel? How does it taste, you foolish puta? You can hold that. Everyone's supporting that. You can hold that. Hold Madueke's nuts in your mouth. I'm fucking done with it. I speak like this because I'm sick to death of this club taking a fucking piss. These are the same pussies that made us wait the whole transfer window and said, guys, Edu comes in front of Sky Sports. Don't worry, Mikel. I'll talk to Sky Sports. We signed Sterling last minute because we wanted to make the correct signing. And we figure he's a right profile. We wasn't looking at Sterling. But then he moves his batchy. And it reminded me of the samba dances in the top of the float in Brazil. It reminded me of Carnival, the way he runs around with his booty up in the air. Oh, it was a maravilha. Maravilha, filho. It was absolutely good night. I said, good night. We're going to sign the contract. I like it, both of the cheeks. I like it, the bomba. I like the bunchika. I love all of it. The way he ran up and down with his booty hole in the air. I think this is the right profile, please. I think we have to connect the dots, and we have noticed that he's the good profile. You know, he's going to hold bench. But when he's on the bench, he's going to be with me because I want to grab on a big booty. Cala boca, pa. And these are the same people telling me, Madueke, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Fuck off, man. Are you French Montana about don't panic? Hit the fucking panic button. Hit it right now because we're winning nothing. This is our reaction. For Liverpool getting verts. Liverpool going out there getting carcass and getting ballers. This is our reaction, yeah? Oh, we're going to get Madueke and we're going to get Kepa. Bro, this club is finished, bro. This club is finished, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We might as well be Chelsea juniors. All the players that don't make it, they're Chelsea juniors. Chelsea legends. Just all this shit. Just bring it over here, bro. Just dump it over there. Do you know what I'm saying? Just dump that shit over there. Fucking pussy old club, man. Tired of it, bro. Listen, I keep the same energy, yeah? I like Berta CV, but guess what? When you're doing the same shit that Edu's doing, you're going to get called out as well. You can get called out as well. Italian fucking Roy Hodgson, fucking looking pussy-o, trying to get these BTEC Chelsea players. Is this good enough? Is this good enough? Tired of this, man. Tired of this. This club is done, bro. This club is done. And while we're the real ones are out here telling everyone we're gonna win, fuck all the rest of the Arsenal fans, oh, look at Mikel. Oh, he's got a tan. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Look, he's putting suntan lotion on his wife. You fucking, what are these man, bro? What are these man? These man definitely are Diddy-fied, bro. What is it? Do you want to see him and his wife in a hotel room doing the thing and you just be there and then rub the yam sauce on your nipples, bro? Are you Diddy, bro? Fuck what the fuck Arteta's doing on holiday. I don't give a shit if he's putting fucking suntan lotion on his girl, yeah? I don't give a fuck about all of that. If you might want to get Arteta's yam sauce and rub it on your nipples like it's Diddy, do it in your own time. I'm talking about getting some serious players in to win a major honor. How about that? How about that? But you know what? You pussies, you foolish that people don't listen to what I'm saying because you don't like the way I deliver it. I don't give a fuck, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. I ain't your mum. You know what I'm saying? I ain't your mum. If you want bitty, go and talk to your mum. I don't give a shit. Don't talk to me about, I don't like the way you're talking. Kalaboka filuta puta. Welcome to the real life. You're welcome to real life. Yeah? Hold that. Yeah? This is reality now. Get Berta, get the Cronky. Where the fuck is Josh? Where is Josh? That fucking BTEC fucking... Man looks like Triple H when he come off the steroids, bro. And he had fucking two fucking donkey fucking cow nipples, bro. Cow titty. Do you know what I'm saying? When he come off that fucking steroids and he had cow tits, bro. You're looking like a washed out Triple H. Where's that pussy-o, bro? Where's that fucking Tiger King looking ass pussy-o? Where are you? Because you have a lot to say when the process, come on down to the Arsenal ranch. We got Super Mika here on the right-hand side. And on the left-hand side, we got Havertz. And he's got to score a bag of goals. So come on down. Because over here, we got the phase 6. And with the phase 6, we're going to know that we're going to be the most electrifying team in the Premier League. Woo, baby. Yeah, where's all that pucaria now? Where's the fucking interviews now, you dickhead? Yeah? Where's the interviews now? Where's these pussies now? Fucking rodeo looking fucking little Nas X looking pussy. Fuck the Cronkies, bro. Fuck these man. Fuck the ownership. Fuck the manager. You man don't care. You man don't care. You man don't care about this club. You man don't care about all the corn we have to always hold every season when this club fails to deliver. These man don't care. They don't care about us. My MJ said it first. They don't care about us. And you know what? I am fuming because they got me. I was chilling. I was chilling today. I was having a good time chilling. And instead, I have to see this bucaria of a fucking disgrace of a football club. And what's the excuse now? Because you man told me we're going to get world-class players because of the Champions League. Where's the world-class players? Where are the world-class players? We're on the verge of losing one of our best youngsters. And fuck that. Scratch that. One of our best players, Ethan, is better than Odegaard. Ethan can actually, rival Saka. Not better than Saka, but he can rival Saka. Do you know what I'm saying? What's a better rotation for Saka? Madueke or Ethan? Madueke or Ethan? But you know what we're saying? I will get Madueke. That stands no chance. And Ethan, you're a baller. Oh, you know what we're going to do? The fact that last season, you're coming off the bench 10 minutes, 15 minutes to go to the end of the game, scoring us goals. Performing as a 10 and on the right wing. Do you know what your reward is? You can go to Chelsea, bro. You can go to Chelsea, don't worry, because we're going to continue with Zinchenko. We're going to continue with Fabi Vieira. We're going to continue with Lokonga. Why the fuck ain't Lokonga and Fabi Vieira leaving this club? Why ain't Odegaard leaving this club before flipping Ethan leaves this club? It's a disgrace. And people are going to say, oh, you're being over the top because we don't even know what's going to happen. Do you know what's going to happen? We're not going to buy the players that we need. Ethan may not go. Yeah, but are we going to buy the players that we need? Are we going to buy the players that we need? Yeah? Man will wax a lyrical. Oh, we got Kepa, it's good value for money. We got Odegaard, good value for money. Every penny counts. We have to collect all the shillings. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Is it your money? Is it your money? A project that you told me I have to believe in. If you can't sell a project when we're finishing second, you're never gonna fucking sell this project. You couldn't sell anything, bro. These man, I'm telling you, these men are done. The club is done. Fuck this club. Madueke. Yeah, I mean, fuck you. I don't want you at the club. I don't want you here at Arsenal. And it's Madueke out straight away. It's Kepa out, Madueke out. This club never changes. We've already done this shit buying Willian. We've done this shit buying Czech. We've done this shit buying Welbeck. We've done this shit buying flipping Willian. We've done this shit buying Silvestri. We've done this shit of buying dead wood from rival clubs. And where has it got us? Where has it got us? Absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Chelsea already moving quick. The lap. Ja Pedro. Straight away. Their strike force options are already better than ours. They already got Jackson there. Their strike force is already better than us in terms of their strikers. Already better than us. They got better strikers than us. Jackson has been outscoring Havertz every season. Ja Pedro is going to outscore Havertz. And the lap, more than likely going to outscore Havertz. They already got better. What the fuck have we got? An injured Jesus. We got Havertz. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that James Charles looking lesbian. I don't want to talk about that flipping makeup looking L'Oreal London looking James Charles looking batty boy. I don't even want to chat about that guy because that guy is a waste man. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we've got what? And then we've got Mikel Moreno. We got Mikel Moreno, Eddie's long lost son. That's probably why he got a contract. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he looks like Eddie's one of Eddie's sperm. Eddie's probably the sperm donor there. Probably the sperm donor. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of this shit, but it's okay because he looks like Fred Flintstone playing up front. That's okay. He's going to unlock the attack. We're going to be winning. So what are we winning? What are we winning, caramba? What are we winning? Nada muda, but nada muda. Nothing fucking changes with this club, man. And these men tried to gaslight me. These men tried to gaslight me as if I'm fucking blind and I ain't been supporting this club since the 90s to see this shit. What has changed? What has changed? Now I need to stand up, bro. I need to get some air. Put this fan up. I need to get some air, bro. I need to get some oxygen in this bitch. I need some oxygen. I'm so sick and tired of this club. I'm so sick and tired of this club. I need some air, man. I need some air. I swear down, I need some air. Nothing ever changes. Nothing ever changes with this fucking club. Just liquidate this club, man. Just liquidate this club like Berry, bro. Like Berry FC. Just fucking liquidate. I need some air, bro. I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm done with this club, man. I swear the biggest mistake I ever made of my life was supporting this club. I swear to God, the mistake that haunts me to this day, juro por Deus. Fuck you know, I swear down. I don't know where this club goes from here. Man want to talk to me about, oh, we might do this, we might do that. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? What are we doing? What are we waiting till somebody else goes in for Gyökeres? Oh, because we do well with bidding wars. We're the bidding war champions, aren't we? We're the bidding war champions. Let's wait. You know what I mean? Let's take our time with it. Let's take your time with it. Take your time. Just take your time with it. Take your time with it with Eze. Just wait till another club that's more serious comes in for Eze. Then but we didn't want to overpay. We didn't want to overpay. But we had all this time to get these deals over the line, but we didn't want to overpay. We don't want to overpay, but we allow ourselves to either get in the bidding war or let the player re-sign a contract at the current club. That's what we do because we're just ahead of the curve over here. We're just ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? What we do is, you know, Jorginho left for free. Do you know what we'll do you know what we'll do? We'll start ripping up contracts. We'll start ripping. Oh, Tomiyasu, sorry, we can't sell you. We're going to rip up we can't, bro. Man want to talk to me about, but he's injury prone. We can't sell players that are fit. Yeah, we can't sell Martinelli. We can't sell Zinchenko. We can't sell Kivio. We can't sell Lokonga. We can't sell Fabio Vieira. Don't talk to me about because he's injured. We can't sell anyone, bro. We can't sell anyone, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If Arsenal was a sket and a slut at the red light district, yeah, they would be getting no man run through. They were getting no money to pay their rent. They will be evicted. We can't pay anything. We can't pay the box. We can't sell anything. We can't sell coochie. We can't sell titties. We can't sell nothing, bro. We can't sell anything. The only thing we can sell over here are dreams. We're like Disney World. We sell dreams. You want to believe in Peter Pan? Come over to Arsenal. You want to believe in Santa Claus? Come over to Arsenal. You want to believe in Mickey Mouse? Come over to Arsenal. One thing we do sell is dreams and merchandise. Disney FC. Dreams and merchandise. That's what we do. That's what we do. You want merch? We got merch. We got a hot box of merch there. What do you want? You want to believe in Santa Claus? Come over here. Do you want to believe in dreams? Do you know what I'm saying? Is that what that's what you want to do? Then come over to Arsenal, because that's what we're good at. Fucking jokers, bro. Fucking jokers. Fuck this club. Liquidate this club. I hope Arsenal next season get relegated. If this ownership don't give a shit about this club, do you know what? We've got a better chance of winning the championship. Yeah, and even that, I'm not even completely convinced we could win that. Yeah, do you know what? Let's get relegated. If you, man, are not serious about winning the league, then what the fuck are we doing in the Champions League? What the fuck are we doing being in the top four? We're not trying to win it. We're not trying to win it. So you know what? Get relegated. Yeah, and then try and win the championship. At least I got a trophy to celebrate at the end of the season. Try and win that. Since it's too much for me to ask you, man, to win the Champions League or win the Premier League, go to the division below. Go to the championship. Go down there and see if you can do it there. Let's see if the process and the project will bang in the championship. Because at least I'll have a trophy to celebrate at the end of the season. These men want to be celebrating top four. Are the same man that's saying, "Oh, now we got to win a major honor." Now we got to win a major honor with what? With Kepa, Norgard, and Madueke. But Northside is negative. Northside, he's so fucking negative. Why doesn't Northside just believe that we're going to win with Madueke, Kepa, and Norgard? Oh my God. Can he not see the vision? Can he not see what's going on? It's a fucking masterclass. I can't believe it. I don't even know. Do you know what, yeah? Genius. I'll tell you, it's just a genius. Salt Bay genius. Just sprinkle all them fucking lemon seeds all over the haters, bro. Sprinkle all the squeezed lemon seeds all over the haters, bro. Absolute Salt Bay genius. I don't know how you did this, Arteta. Fucking genius, bro. Market opportunities, Madueke, Garnacho, Norgard, Kepa. Do you know what I'm saying? Rashford. Oh my God. This is incredible. Incredible. I'm just negative because I just don't believe. I didn't believe that Sterling would work. I didn't believe that Marquinhos would do anything for this club. I didn't believe that Fabio Vieira would get us to the promised land. I didn't believe that Nketiah deserved 100k a week. I didn't believe that Reece Nelson deserved 100k a week. I didn't believe that Havertz would get 20 goals a season. I didn't believe that Jesus would be our main striker to get us to win the Premier League. I didn't believe. It's my fault. I didn't believe that Zinchenko, we had to play a system through Zinchenko to get over the line. I didn't believe that the Dark Arts would win us a major honor. I didn't believe that the set-piece kings in Arsenal would win the league. I didn't believe that the Dark Arts would get us over the line. I didn't believe that this manager, you know what I'm saying, would not bottle the league again. It's my fault. It's my fault. Everything is my fault. I didn't believe. Tell me, 6 years deep, tell me what the fuck have I got to believe in? What have I got to believe in? Abra boca. Abre essa boquinha agora. What have I got to believe in? Huh? Eu quero ouvir agora. Abre essa boquinha. What? I didn't believe. While I wasn't believing, this manager got what? Almost £800 million, got to kick out Ozil, got to kick out flipping Aubameyang. Oh yeah, the Aubameyang that doesn't work in our Arteta system, this is now the same profile striker that he wants now. Oh my God. The Zinchenko that was pivotal to the way that we play football It's now the Zinchenko he's trying to get rid of. Ay, no se signora Fatima. Huh? What's going on? What's going on? Where all those narratives gone? Huh? Aubameyang was toxic. He doesn't suit the Arteta system. Oh, but you want a goal scorer now, don't you, bitch? Huh? You want a goal scorer now, don't you, filho da puta? Huh? Marica da merda. You want a goal scorer now, don't you? Huh? Oh, Zinchenko, it doesn't matter about the defending. Look at what he does. He's inverted. Oh, but now you like Lewis Skelly that can actually defend, that can actually win a duel. Oh, now you want a left back that can defend. Oh, okay. Odegaard. Oh, Odegaard, one of the best number 10s in the world. Oh, the same Odegaard you're now calling out has been shit for 2 years. That I told you. Oh, okay. Okay, now you want another number 10. Now you want Eze. Now the truth came out. Flipping, what was his name? A gal coming out saying, oh, Eze in the middle, Eze connecting with Saka, English internationals. Oh, really? I thought Odegaard was untouchable. I thought he was untouchable. Oh, now you want to put a number 10. Okay. We don't forget over here, filho da puta. We don't forget over here because this is the most electrifying YouTuber in the whole world of YouTube, you filho da puta. And can you smell what the North is cooking? Filho da puta. This whole fucking club. Liquidate this club, you maricas da merda. Liquidate the club. I am done with you, man. Liquidate the club. Liquidate and relegate this club. These owners don't deserve the money that they're getting from this club. Fuck them. Fuck the Cronkies and fuck his dad. Yeah, Josh, you can hold that. Fuck your dad, innit? With his fucking dead-ass toupee that he puts fucking prick stick on a dollar per prick stick on his head and sticks down the toupee and probably puts the fucking puts the air fryer on it. Do you know what I'm saying? Put the air fryer on his head so that settle the glue for the toupee to settle on his head. Fuck you and fuck your dad with a toupee. Fuck both of you. Fuck you, man. Tired of these, man. So fuck you, man. There's no polite way of saying it. Fuck you. That's it. I don't give a shit. The video gets demonetized. I'm done with this club. I'm sick and tired of every year me seeing this bullshit. I'm sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of it. Your dad looks like the fucking Tiger King anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Make him go sing some Lovebird to his boyfriend. How about that? Fucking pussies. Bundies, man. Tired of these fucking waste, man. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of people profiting off this club being losers. The owners, the fake fans, the fake content creators, you know what I mean? All these pussies. Fuck them. Do you know what I'm saying? A man like Nicholas as well, yeah? Man like Nick, fuck you too. Do you know what I'm saying? Fuck you too. Do you know what I mean? I've had enough. Fuck these, man. Man like Saint Nick, yeah? Saint Nick, I ain't calling that your channel. Saint Nick, yeah? Fuck you too. Talking shit about me. Oh, no, sir. Where did you put your face on the thumbnail? Yeah? Why are you making 2 videos? Why is the second one not even about the tragedy? How about that, you fucking pussy? How about that? Yeah? How about that? For a long time, I ain't said nothing about you talking about me, yeah? But let me tell you something. Looking like Neil from the In-Betweeners, yeah? Looking like one of the Oasis guys. Looking like you ain't showered in about 64 days. Don't chat about me, innit? Your whole fucking channel is about talking about other people. And then when everybody else has got an opinion you don't like, why are people rattled by other people's opinions? They don't talk about other people's channels then. How about you make your channel about your fucking opinion then? You fucking hypocrite. How about that? Yeah? How about that? Your whole channel is about gossiping, but as soon as it doesn't fit your narrative, oh, I don't like the way people do things. Shut the fuck up, you absolute hypocrite. Yeah? How about that? Oh, but don't worry. This will probably make it onto your next channel because you don't talk about your opinion. You criticize other people's opinions and then tell people like me, oh, why are you riled by other people's opinions? Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't care about that rat-faced prick. Anyway, let's move on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. No, I'm tired of these, man, bro. Don't preach something to me that you don't enact in it. Don't preach something to me that you don't enact in it. Everyone's got an opinion. When someone gives an opinion, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because you seem to be very opinionated about everybody else's opinion. And then when they got something to say about you, oh, I wouldn't put my face in the thumbnail. It's about paying respect, you bitch. Are you related to Jota? Last time I checked, you're not Portuguese. And if I can't say something, there's someone that's Portuguese and from the same country. What's your affiliation to Jota? Oh, you're a Liverpool fan. Oh, okay. All right, cool. So if I can't talk about it, what the fuck can you talk about it? Because last time I checked, neither of us are family related. So why don't you shut the fuck up? Yeah, I'm saying, oh, look at me. I do things the right way. Shut the fuck up, bro. Go do some DJ sets. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's move on. Nah, bro, I ain't got time for these pussios, bro. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I don't care, bro. What's the man talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. My man's whole face looking like Basil Brush, and you're talking to me. Do you know what I'm saying? With that fake motion on top of your head looking like Freddie Mercury, bro. How you looking like Freddie Mercury trying to talk to me, bro? Man looking like the Oompa Loompa version of Freddie Mercury, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. You were just salty. You know what I'm saying? That's what you are. You're salty. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I don't do indirects. I'll call you out. You know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. Pussy. That's how we do around here. I don't pull no punches. Sorry, I don't care. I'm too old for that. You got something to say? Make it direct. I'll make it direct too. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Freddie Mercury looking bitch gonna talk to me, bro. I ain't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Talking and making an issue out of something that is to pay respect. Fuck, get the fuck out of here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? These people, bro, I swear down. I do it the right way. I speak the right way. All right, congratulations. You want a Blue Peter badge? What do you want? Do you want a laminated sheet? Oh, I do it the right way. Feel that boom. I'm saying, marica da merda. Anyway, let's continue. Back to the football. You know what I'm saying? No, we got to crash out sometimes. Because sometimes it's had enough. You know what I'm saying? So I've had enough, bro. I've been ignoring this pussy. He's been saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I ignore this pussy. But you know, sometimes you got to just cuss them so they know what time it is, innit? It is what it is. It's what we got to do around here. I don't give a shit, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Nah, bro. This Noddy news has got me heated. I don't care, bro. It's got me heated, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man wanted to make a video about me. Now you got all the ammunition to make a video about me. And make sure you keep that whole segment as well. Don't clip it up. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you play the whole shit. Yeah? You hypocritical bitch. Anyway, let's keep going. Man like Saint Nick. Anyway, let's continue. Man like Nicki Minaj. Anyway, let's keep going. Arsenal are now linked to Antonio Silva. Everyone that watches this channel have seen me watch Benfica near enough week in, week out. Week in, week out, bro. Week in, week out. And I've been telling you, Antonio Silva has not been impressive, even in Portuguese league standards. And this club now wants to go and get an Antonio Silva. We are now linked. Apparently, this is coming from just Arsenal news. I'm tired of this club, bro. I'm tired of this club. Instead of going out there, I said, go get Pavlidis. I said, go get Pavlidis. In bare minimum, go get Pastiani. But no. We're going to get Antonio Silva because it sounds good. He's young. He's young. You know what I'm saying? He's got a little popcorn head. Oh, let's get him through. Man looks like the Portuguese Zac Efron. Oh, he'll look good next to a Teddy and Saka. Oh, it'll be great for the marketing. It'll be great for the merchandise. What the fuck, bro? What are we doing? Why are we going for Antonio Silva? He has been atrocious next to Otamendi. And I can speak on this because I'm a Benfica fan. Then if you that put why are you talking about the Cala boca. Do you watch Benfica? No, you don't. So shut your mouth. Antonio Silva's been on my merda, on my desgracia this whole season. And we're going to go in for Antonio Silva. Instead of going out there, going for Pavlidis that was performing in the Champions League, was performing in the league, scored against Sporting by himself when we were still in the title race. And that's not the guy that we're looking at. No. We're going to go with the guy that's not been performing. Our defense has been atrocious. The only one out of the defense that I would take would be either Trubin, the goalkeeper, or it'd be Alvaro Fernandes. Yeah? Alvaro Fernandes at left back, I would take him. Good left back. The rest of them in defense, I wouldn't take Otamendi, I wouldn't take Tar, I wouldn't take Aranju, I wouldn't take any of them. They're all iffy. They're all sus. But you know what we said? No worries. Oh, Benfica, what's the price? We'll put the money. I'm fucking tired of this, bro. I'm tired of this. Antonio Silva, he's been shit. But people that don't watch the league, but you know what? Maybe he can do this. Okay, the same people that didn't believe me about Fabi Vieira. Okay, go buy Antonio Silva. Because he's been shit, bro. He's been shit. Tired of this, bro. Tired of this, man. Tired of this. Anyone that's watched Benfica have seen how bad the defense is. And Antonio Silva's been part of that. I know he's young and I know he's next to Otamendi and that guy is a retarded version of Daddy Yankee. I understand it. Do you know what I'm saying? But he himself has been trash. I don't care about potential. He has not performed to his potential. Has Antonio Silva got potential? Yes, but you have not lived up to the potential. Oh my days, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm sick and tired of this, bro. Sick and tired of this. Tired of this, bro. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, bro. Tired of this club. Absolutely tired of this. Tired of this. I said the girl's running. Bro, I don't know what the girl's saying. I told man about them Donnies that have them mohawks, dangerous trims. But I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm sick and tired of this, bro. I said this one, if I see Nonny in an Arsenal shirt, I'm out. 20 plus years supporting. I can't do anymore. Them way there. It's traumatizing. Bro, it's traumatizing. My mental health has gone down because of this club. This channel needs to be sponsored by BetterHelp. I need therapy, bro. I need therapy. I need my mental health to be addressed. I don't know if I can go to the Arsenal HR department and claim for damages, mental damages in my life, supporting this club for the last 21 years. Nah, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm due a compensation, bro. I'm due compensation from this club. This ain't nah, bro. I've had enough, bro. I've had enough. I've had enough of this shit. Do you know what I'm saying? I've had enough of this shit. Fucking tired of this, bro. Oh, but don't say it in a nasty way. Don't say it in a... Shut the fuck up, bruv. But don't say it in a nasty way. Shut up, man. Do you know what I'm saying? If you want fairy tales, go to FTV. I'm sure they do Disneyland story fucking streams. I'm sure you'll feel right at home if that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they'll serve you some chicken nuggets and chips as well, so you can feel right at home and some fucking fruit shoot. So you don't feel offended. You don't feel offended because it's offensive for a fan, yeah, that holds his club to a high standard to demand that, and this club has been taking a piss for 20 odd years. It's a fucking disgrace that I get angry. It's a fucking disgrace. Atletico Madrid are now in the race for Lookman. Ay, meu Deus. This club never learns. Never learns. Once again, we're waiting. Bro. We're waiting because now, instead of going in for Lookman, now we wait for Atletico. We take our time. Now we're going to take our time for Lookman. Now we're going to do a bidding war between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid for Lookman because we do well in bidding wars. We do well. This club's a joke. Ai! Vida de negro é difícil como que? Vida de negro é difícil como que? Eu quero morrer de noite. I swear down. I just want to disappear. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Instead of looking at Lookman, instead of getting Lookman over the line, we're in advanced talks for Madueke. Instead of getting Mbeumo over the line, we're in advanced talk with Madueke. Oh my God. Oh, do you know what, yeah? Do you know what? Thank you, God, and thank you, you know what I'm saying, to my family, that I don't give a fuck what people think. I have my own mind, I have my own mentality. I can see things for what the fuck they are. I don't need a comfortable lie, it's a process, a project, youth project, and all this bullshit. Do you know what? Thank you, God, that I'm not born delusional. I'm not born backwards. I am not born, because I'm sorry. Anyone can say, oh, fans have got their own mentality. Everyone's got their own opinion. No, bro. This has been the case with this club for 20 odd years. It's not at a point where you can tell me it's an opinion. If we didn't win the league or a major honor for 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 years, maybe you can still, okay, people have their own opinion. This is not even about opinion. This is a fact. When we had Nasri, we didn't build. When we had Aubameyang, we didn't build. And I'm talking about building to win and get over the line to win the league. When we had Van Persie, we didn't build. When we had Fabregas, we didn't build. When we had Alex Song, we didn't build. When we had Ozil, we didn't build. When we had Alexis Sanchez, we didn't build. When we had Haleb, we didn't build. We have always had stars in the team or really good players. And what do we always do? Fall short of building the team good enough to get over the line since 2004. So this ain't about fucking opinions. This is about how the club has been run for the last 20 odd years. It's not about an opinion. Back then, you can give me difference of opinion. This is not even about opinion anymore. This club has been running this club as a joke. 40 million and £1 for Suarez. Going in for Jamie Vardy and getting rejected. Not going in for Higuain. Not getting Benzema over the line when we're linked year in, year out. Not getting Yaya Toure. Not getting Kante and getting Xhaka instead. This has been this club. We have been moving like this for how many years? How long has it got to take? Some people, you just got to let them drown. I have people like this in my family. I let them drown. They don't want to listen? Let them drown by themselves. And by the time they come back round, oh, I told you. But I was negative because I talk about reality and I don't talk about fantasy. Okay, no problem. By the time you realize, oh, well, you wasted time. That's on you. Not on me, bro. I've had enough. Honestly, I've had enough of this club, bro. I've had enough of this bullshit. So we're gonna lose. Lookman to Atletico. Kai Havertz. Apparently, clubs are monitoring Kai Havertz. Monitoring. We need him gone. Why are we not getting Jesus gone either? Are we gonna rip up his contract as well? Is it gonna be like Tomiyasu? We can't sell him because he's injury prone. Okay. Well, then there's no excuse for the players that are not injury prone. Havertz, Kivior, Zinchenko, Martinelli. None of these players are injury prone. So I'm expecting fees when we sell these, man. Because they're not injury prone. So I'm expecting fees for them. And I'm expecting decent fees. But then there'll be another excuse why we rip out their contract and why we can't get money for them. But I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm absolutely tired of it. This club is just a disgrace, man. This club is a disgrace. Honestly, this club is a disgrace. I don't even, bro. The Cronkies are the biggest problem. When I sit back and I think about it, if Arteta gets sacked, does anything change at Arsenal? No. And Edu leaving, and Edu was a problem. Edu left. Yeah? Edu left. And we got Imberta. Has anything changed? What's been the constant along these years that we've been failures? The Cronkies. The Cronkies are the bigger picture. I'm not even saying Arteta out anymore. I'm not even saying Berta out anymore. Cronkies out. It is the Cronkies, bro. It is the Cronkies. Cronkies out. They are the problem. They're the ones that kept Wenger too long. They're the ones that didn't back Unai Emery. They're the ones that allowed Arteta to have all this time. They're the ones that gave Arteta all the funds. They're the ones that appointed Edu. They're the ones that sanctioned all the players that come into the club. It all falls down to the Cronkies. It is their football club. It's their football club. Nothing goes on in this club without their approval. They are the cancer and they are the disease at this football club. I'm begging you, God, please. We need a Roman Abramovich type. I need a Roman Abramovich. I'm begging you, please. I need someone like that. I need someone at least with that mentality. Even if you haven't got the riches. Liverpool ain't got the riches of a Roman or of a flipping of Man City's owners and stuff. But look at the mentality. Give me an ownership with winning mentality. That's all I ask for. Doesn't necessarily have to be oil rich. I'd love to. Do you know what I mean? That's like, you know what I mean? Asking for a Steam Deck normal and a Steam Deck OLED. You know what I'm saying? But please, just give me an ownership with winning mentality to get the retards out of my club. We need a retard extermination project. That is a project I need. Get these spastics out of my club that are telling me we're a big club, And every single time someone talks about this is a big club, oh, you're being harsh. Oh, you're being nasty. Oh, you're being shut your fucking mouth. Tired of this, man. Tired of this. I don't care, bro. Please. I don't care. I beg you. Give me some owners that can win me major honors, bro. Please. I don't care if my channel grows slow. I don't care that I'm not going to suck off this club and sell my soul to the devil. Do you know what I'm saying? I will not. I don't care. The platform will go slow. The channel will go slow. No problem. Just get me some winning owners, bro, with winning mentality. That's all I ask for. And God, please let Madueke not land in this club. I beg you. I beg you, bro. I beg you. Bro, someone put the money down. Buy the Cronkies out of this club. Buy the Cronkies out of this club. I am begging you, please. I'm telling you, my heart can't take it no more. I'm tired of this. Get the Cronkies out, bro. Get the Cronkies out. The link is pinned to anyone that does want to jump on. The link is pinned. I'm tired, bro. I need them out, man. I need them out, bro. Look at, sorry, but you have to take Madueke. Nah, bro. Nah. God willing, we don't get Madueke, bro. Bro, this club is just, I just don't even know. If this is the thing, yeah. If you got ownership, if you got owners, yeah, that don't know what they're doing, at least hold the people that you give power to at the club, the sporting director, the manager, the players, at least hold them accountable. Okay, Conkies, you're not football people, but at least hold them accountable. Hold them accountable. But you don't even hold them accountable. You held Edu accountable. Why are you not holding this manager accountable? Swear down. Big up to Dave for the raid, man. Big up to Dave for the raid. I'm tired of this, man. The link is there if anyone does want to jump on. Bro, hold the ownership, hold the people that you give power to accountable. Fuck's sakes, man. What are you saying, bro?
We're finished, bruv. I can only say this properly. We're completely and utterly finished. When I put out Madueke's name a few weeks ago to Aaron, I said it's a joke, it's a wind up. I didn't think for 1 second that this would come to light, but yet here we are. Keep going back to the same ex that keeps fucking burning you all the time. Why do we continuously do this to ourselves? I've already had my rants on my upload I had earlier on this evening, and I'm not going to stress or get angry over it now because it just uses too many brain cells. This summer has been a straight up piss take. Kepa was one thing. Norgard was another. Now we're hearing about Madueke. Jesus Christ. This club has fallen so hard and people don't realise that. And the sooner they realise that, the sooner we can start healing as a proper fan base again, as a proper football club again. But now I'm more concerned with where else we get led to. Is Gyökeres going to come to us? Is Rodrigo going to come to us? Is Eze going to come to us? I've got a suspicious feeling we may get one of them over the line, and that's a big if. I see us now struggling, and apparently a date has been put down. I think it was something like the 16th. I think it was like something like the 16th of July. Arteta said that's when the cut-off point will be to get a striker. Guarantee you this, ladies and gentlemen, if we get to within a week of that deadline, we ain't getting a striker. We are just going to be left with the same shit over and over again. And at some point, you've got to look at this further down the line now. Arteta is the problem. But if you are part of this, get the fuck out of here immediately. But the Cronkies now, they've... You know... Why do we continue to go to this? It's only when Arteta came into this squad that we started to buy all Chelsea rejects. As almost as if Arteta, that's the only thing that he knows about. And buying defenders. He may get his wish and he may get Sesko. We're not in a race for the title. We're in a race for top 4. We're not in the Champions League position to win it. Despite what people say, we got to semi-finals. Whoop-de-doo.
It's a joke, man. Big up to Rants for the raid.
Big up to
Big
Rance.
up to Rance for the raid. Yeah, with these players, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do, Carl? Yeah, what can we do? This Lego-headed prick is going to be up against PSG next season in the Champions League. Guys, we need to invert. We need the long throw-ins, guys. We need to throw the ball long over the top, guys. Over the mountain, guys. Over the mountain. What the fuck are we going to do? We haven't got a manager that's a tactician. We haven't got a bench that we can use. We've got a squad that looks void. We've got players that are declining. Zinchenko's declined. Fabio Vieira, he was never that. Lukonga was never that. Martinelli's declined. Odegaard's declined. These players are declining under this manager, bro. It's a fucking joke, man. Timmy, what are you saying, bro?
I wanted to let you guys finish before I ran in your parade a little bit. Northside, I feel sorry that unfortunately we had to talk again under these circumstances. Especially this side of the Arsenal, you guys are people who hold up the standards, and it seems like you guys have bigger standards for your own club than your own working staff. I mean, it's ridiculous. I think do your sporting directors have eyes? I mean, not even I don't like me right now. I'm in my Kai Havertz bag right now. I was watching Kai Havertz, watching this guy, knowing that he sucks, rejoicing when he left. Same thing's happening 2 years later. You're helping us with PSR. You've just funded the Muhammad Kudus signing. Thank you. We appreciate that. Shout out to Arsenal for the Kudus signing. Shout out to Arsenal for the João Pedro signing. Shout out to Arsenal for the Sterling PSR taking the wages off the books. Noni Madueke, personal terms before Sesko. Personal terms before Rodrigo. Personal terms before it took a ridiculous amount of time for Zubamendi. Your sporting directors are an absolute joke, and it makes me. And the thing is, even the sporting directors at Chelsea are not great, but at least they're better than what you guys have. Because clearly, it's either your sporting directors don't know how to do their job, or Arteta has too much power. It's either one of those two. You guys are done out here. Noni Madueke for 50 M's. 50. And then in 1 year, I don't even want yet 1 year. I don't think we should buy 1 year. We have 50,000 players. We have too many players. But you know how ridiculous that would be. Madueke to Chelsea for 50 M's and then 1 year for 20. Criminals. Arteta is a criminal. Berta is a criminal, bro. It's disgusting. I can't believe we're getting away with this again. We should be in jail. When Stanley and Stewart should be in jail, Wahali, you're finished as an institution with the players that you're buying. Zubamendi, the only big signing. What is it? It's July 5th. July 5th.
Bro, they were telling me, yeah. And listen, big up to the man, and I like the fact that we can all have our opinions. Like Carl can disagree with me, Aaron can disagree with me. Like we're all boys. We don't have to agree with every single point in it. We can all have our own opinions, and I accept that, yeah. But when man was saying, yo, North, you're being a bit too harsh, you know. You're being a bit too harsh with Berta. Because I said, yo, Berta's looking like a fraud, you know. Do you know what? Do you know the number one thing? When Kappa got announced and Berta's there receiving him, he's coming in a black taxi. There's my boy, putting him down. With the camera, getting up. Look at us, signing the thing. I'm like, yo, so this is your signing, yeah? This is your signing, you filo da puta. This is your signing, yeah? Then he goes and gets Norgard. Yeah, I was like, yo, this guy's looking like a complete fraud, bro. Berta out. Nah, North, you're doing too much. Give him time. Madueke now. Explain this to me. We got in Berta, yeah, because people said, let's take away Arteta identifying players. Because people could see that Moreno wasn't good as a DM and Calafiori is no good as a left back. And that was his last two signings. That was a window that he had. No Edu. It's all Arteta identifying the players. I did not start getting behind Berta thinking, okay, maybe I can hear it. Berta's got a CV. Look at what he done at Atletico. For this, you're telling me that Edu couldn't get Kepa over the line. You're telling me that Edu couldn't get Norgard over the line. You're telling me Edu couldn't get Madueke over the line. He got Sterling over the line. These are not signings, yeah, that back people hyping Berta. It doesn't align, bro. It doesn't align. You can't gas up a sporting director talking about all the ballers he signed, and then when he comes to my club, he's getting scrubs and repeating past mistakes that we made before. Getting scrubs from our rivals and getting players that are bit part players that this is how bad it is, yeah? Well, under Edu, we got players that comfortably held bench. Lukonga, Trusty, Carl Hein, Rodison. All these men comfortably hold bench, if that. Now we get Berta. He's the guy. He's the one that's going to unlock everything. This guy is getting Kepa, comfortably holds bench. Norgard, comfortably holds bench. Madueke, comfortably holds bench. And this is supposed to be the guy. Bro, Berta out. I've seen enough. Madueke gets signed, Berta out. That is your third strike. Kepa was your first. Norgard was your second. And now Madueke is your third, bro. Berta out. I want Berta out. I want Edu out. I want Arteta out. I want the Cronkies out, bro. But this is the thing. The problem and the rot of this club, yeah, it comes from the top. It comes from the top. Man can't tell me. Do you know, bro, the last 3 windows, yeah, look at the players we could have signed. Ivan Toney. We could have got Dovbik. We could have got Rafinha. We could have got, last 3-4 years, we could have got Isak. We could have got bare ballers, bro. Bare ballers we could have got. We could have got Baena. That's now what I think it's going at Letty or something. We could have got Baena. We could have got Pedri. There was one time Pedri was caught. I think Pedri valuation was like 21 million euros. We could have got Pedri. But there's been bare ballers we could have got, you know. And look at the state of my team. So I don't want to hear nothing from this club. There's been opportunities to get good players, bro. Good, very good players. And what have we done? Taking the piss. We went in to get Jesus instead of getting Cole Palmer, and people want to tell me about Arteta's player ID. How are you at Man City and you can't see that Cole Palmer's a baller? But you want to go get Jesus. But you want to go get Sterling that was at Man City before. But you want to go get Zinchenko. Make this shit make sense. I got a Spanish manager that can't identify no ballers from Spain. None. When Barcelona was spending all this money, yeah, getting Griezmann and all these man, you could have went and raided La Masia. All of a sudden, Barcelona now using La Masia, they win everything in Spain. They were neglecting La Masia a couple years ago. They were neglecting it. Why didn't you go and get ballers from La Masia? Man United got PK before from La Masia. We got Fabregas. We tried to go in to get Messi. They've always had ballers at La Masia. Why don't we go get ballers from La Masia when they were doing this Galactico thing and spending all this money when they went and got Coutinho, went and got flipping Griezmann and all these man? This club is clueless. They don't know where to scout. They don't know where to get any ballers. This club wants to go play premiums to go get Gyökeres or go get ballers from Portugal. Where does Portugal scout? South America. Why can't we scout ballers from South America? Do you know what we do? We go get Marquinhos. That's who we go and get from Brazil. Marquinhos. That could barely get into a starting 11 in the Brazilian league. We had a sporting director that was Brazilian, couldn't get us any Brazilian ballers. We have a Spanish manager, can't get us no Spanish ballers. Did Wenger not get us French ballers? Thierry Henry, Anelka. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we always had ballers from France. What about these, man? What are we doing?
Not always, Northside, not always. We had Pascal Seagon and a few others. Don't forget that.
Yeah, but the thing is with Arteta, all we got is Pascal Seagulls. We don't have the Vieiras. We don't have the Thierry.
Fair enough.
You get me?
Yeah,
it's a joke, man. It's a joke. Listen, go on, Manny, and then Don C, and then Macy. Go on, Manny. Have your.
Yeah, first of all, Northside, big up to you, brother. It's been a long time, and I hope that your family is well. And I did see your tribute to Jota. Really sorry, and I hope that everyone or all your fellow Portuguese fans will be, comforted. And I will wish the Seleção the very best going forward. Big up to everyone on the panel, including my guy Carl. Good to see you. Loved those streams you've been doing. And I like this particular comment over here. Arteta wants models, not ballers. I swear, there's a bit of a point to that, really. You get this idea why these fans of ours like to sing that Mikel Arteta is the best-looking Spaniard we know. I think all of us can agree that Jose Antonio Reyes and Cesc Fabregas were much better looking than he is. And Madueke being from Spurs' academy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He won't be another Sol Campbell, let me tell you that. The worst part is, if you take a look at everything that's been going on, especially the whole party issue, I think we've got our distraction now. And once again, all of these fans who are in the know will just know that the pattern's repeating itself again. Grabbing all of these players who, Arteta thinks he can reinvent. And the worst part is, even with Havertz, some of these players, credit to them, will have some patches where they play really well and have people, purring and drooling, saying, oh, these are fine players and Arteta's a genius, but then they go completely missing more frequently than Eddie Nketiah, who's thankfully no longer with us. And then, nobody can really say anything. And now we have the whole party issue, which really puts the club under a bit of a cloud. Although I don't want to talk too much about that. All I'm going to say is let the law take its course. And, if there are people who've been responsible for any kind of impropriety, then, they also have to be read the riot act. It's as simple as that. But we need to just take a look at ourselves and just come to the conclusion that we do not look like a club that's serious about getting back to some of our former glory. We do not like a club that's serious about winning the title again from Manchester City or Liverpool. And they've made, they've done a lot more hard work than us in terms of getting the signings they need and getting some good players to, come to their club. And Nico Gonzalez, only 60 million. That's only 5 million than what's reportedly being offered for Madueke. I mean, it angers me so much. And the worst part is, I think a lot of you can remember that we were watching on Twitter a lot of these tweets that were telling us to be excited about some potential transfers coming in. We were told that Juan Garcia would be coming in to possibly strengthen our goalkeeping ranks, and we were quite excited. And now we've got the Chelsea reject by way of Bournemouth. It's bad enough we had one Bournemouth goalkeeper, now we've got another one on our books. Once again, it's the same thing repeating itself. And sometimes you've got to ask yourselves what exactly is going on. The sad part is, I actually believe that it will take an absolute implosion of a season where we don't finish in the Champions League and where we don't win any trophies for people to suddenly say enough is enough, we need to have an investigation. And yet more and more of these fans are just continuing to be a part of that ridiculous cult. It's just so scary. But what's even more horrible, and I will move on to the next panelist, is saying this. There's a big part of me that doesn't feel like following Arsenal this season. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the truth. Because if you're going to repeat the same things again and again and again and show no real sign of being willing to really be serious about improving your squad, I mean, I know you're letting some players go. We've said goodbye to Tierney. We've said goodbye to Tomiyasu. Goodbye, and thanks for your service, as it were. But what about the incomings? And then you have some other idiots with their online blogs saying that, things will take time and everyone has, and Arteta and Bert have a master plan. No. And I know that a lot of people are going to say it's still too early. There's still a lot of stuff going on. But, the early birds always get their worms. It's not the other way around. And I'm just so disillusioned with the way things are going. I'm really angry with what's, going on. I think this is going to sound horrible, but I don't really feel interested in watching Arsenal this season. I might watch maybe one or two other clubs, certainly not City or, Liverpool. Or maybe I might just, completely take a break from it all. I'll still come on streams and every now and then, but it's just not going to be quite the same. I mean, I'm sick and tired of having to continue to be angry and show my anger on YouTube. It's not really a nice thing, but that's the way I feel. And I fear, Northside panel, it's happening again, yet again.
No, I hear it, man. I hear it. I feel it, bro. You ain't got a channel that you're committed to? Don't watch the games. Don't watch the games. You don't have to. You know what I mean? Just leave it. I just feel like so many people have backed the thing and supported the channel that I feel like, we've got a community and my gratitude to the community is continuing to give out content. But if I didn't have a channel, I swear on my mum's life, I would not be watching this club. I'll be watching the highlights and going to the club like I was doing before I had this channel. Just watch the highlights. Oh, really? That happened? Okay, well, whatever. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. I'm going South London. I'm going Colombian club, or I'm going Kizomba club. I don't really care anyway. I'm going to be dancing with my girl or dancing, whatever. Don't matter. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't ruining my weekend. You get me? And I'm getting a Maggie while I'm going down there, a Maggie while I'm there, and I'm going to be drinking and just forget about this club. Don C, bro. I ain't seen you in a while, bro. Big up to you, man. How you feeling, bro? Because you look like you're feeling the way I'm feeling.
All right, bro. First and foremost, yeah, people's get them likes up, okay? If you can't like because you like Arsenal, like the fact that Arteta's a fucking pussy, right? I'm gonna be totally honest. I am deflated. I woke up this morning such on a high. Yeah, I woke up feeling so good. You know, when you have your day off from work, you can relax. The wife went shopping with my sister. Everything was nice, and then I got a notification. Right? I got a notification that the rumors could actually be true. We're going to spend 55 mil or 50 mil on a piece of shit to sit on a bench, right? I could get it if it was like 10 or 15 mil, this is what I'm saying. But 50 mil to sit on the bench and do what? Do you remember the good old days when we lost Van Persie? We were pissed off. Yeah, that we lost Van Persie because he was a baller. He was a person that could score goals. He was a game changer. Yeah. Ask any Chelsea fan, they're laughing at this fact. This is free money, bro. Yeah. This is I like for me, Arteta is stealing from our clubs, right? He must be an agent put into our club from fucking City and Chelsea. Because what has he done? And I'm supposed to sit here and be like, oh yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I'm still trusting the process. Right? We know we needed a striker. I could understand if, like, we got the strikers, we got the players that we needed, and we just wanted to add for additional players. Yeah, right at the last minute of the season. But it's the beginning of the fucking window. It's the beginning of the window, bro. Yeah, it's like this club keeps on giving. It keeps on giving. It keeps on fucking giving. Rinse and fucking repeat. Every week there's something new. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, cool. I'm not even going to talk about that. This is what I'm saying because you know what? Yeah, I don't know the ins and outs, and I'm not going to speculate. It's none of my business. I wish everyone well that's going through that case. Do you know what I'm saying? But the fact is, right? Yeah. We have 50 mil. I'm sure 50 mil could go to a bad boy player. Yeah. When we're talking about 50 mil, we're talking about game changers now. Yeah. A person that can come off the bench at least. Right. He's not even nowhere near Trossard. And Trossard is a bench guy. Do you know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I understand one or two of Arteta signing, but I really don't know where he's going with this Madueke thing. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what? Yeah. When you see a prostitute, you leave them on the streets, innit? Because if you make them come into your house, you know they're gonna rob your house, yeah, and give you the clap. This is what I'm saying. That's what man's doing. It seems like we got rid of Sterling last season, yeah, and we got his drug dealer younger brother in Madueke. What the fuck is the point of doing that, bruv? Yeah, bruv. Look, yeah, there's a reason why. Like, I've been trying to stay away from streams a bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because like I'm too controversial for a lot of people. Like when I said when Berta first came in, I was on Sarcasm City, the Flawless show, yeah. I said that I don't trust this dude because I went through his resume and I could not find one gunman that he bought. He bought potential players. So do you know what? Yeah, what's the point of doing that? Because we've got Arteta right there. So when things go wrong, yeah, guess what? We're gonna blame Berto. When things go right, we're gonna say, yeah, did you know what? Yeah, Arteta find this dude. So they're fucking gaslighting us, and they've been doing it for how many fucking seasons? We're saying, let's bring Arsenal back from back to the glory days, yeah. What Arsenal are you talking about? Arsenal in the Emirates or Arsenal in Highbury? This is what I'm saying. Because Highbury is long dead and gone. And it's been dead and gone for how many fucking years? What have we seen at fucking Emirates? We've seen a few nights, a few good nights, a few good FA Cups. Whoop-de-doo. Where the fuck is our title? This year was supposed to be our year. Did we buy a striker? Okay, this upcoming year is supposed to be our year. Where the fuck is our striker? Where the fuck is our gunman? And then we go and put in a report like terms have been agreed for this pussy-o. Yeah? This pussy-o. Right? What, bruv, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point of it all? Yeah, we're supposed to be entertained, but it seems like we're being entertained by the media. You know what I'm saying? It seems like every other fan base is being entertained by Arsenal, and Arsenal's the one that's having this shit. Yeah. Did you know what it is? I can't even blame Arteta. I blame his manager because his manager is the one who still employs this fucking pussy. Yeah. And then like if we run through the Chelsea players that we bought, yeah, what one of them has changed our game? We know what we need. Yeah, we need game changers. We need someone to give Saka a rest. You're telling me that's going to be fucking Madueke? Yeah, where the fuck are we going to play him? What at centre back? What at left back when we get those injuries? What the fuck are we going to do with him? Was he going to be Gunnosaurus' new apprentice? Is he going to take the role of Zinchenko? What are we going to do with this, bro? Yeah, because like Eze, I understand the Eze link. Yeah, and I rate him highly. Right? I understand that because he can play in 3 different positions. I understand the Gokeres. I even understand a Sesko to a point. But this Madueke thing, and for the price that they're paying for him, yeah, Rodrigo didn't play today. That's 3 matches he didn't play. And we all know what happens when a player doesn't play for 3 matches. You know what I'm saying? He's going somewhere else. Go and buy him. Use that money, get the funds, and fucking break the bank and buy him. Why not? Because he's a game changer. Even if Saka has to fight for his place, well, that's what players are supposed to do. No player is supposed to be comfortable in their position. Yeah, and if a player is comfortable in their position, it shows you the levels of where the club is going. Arsenal have no ambition, bro. You know what I'm saying? No one has no. Did you know what it is? It reminds me of me and my ex. I just left. This is what I'm saying because it gave me too much of a fucking headache. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of this shit. And guess what now? Next week, yeah, we know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to be mentioning no names because it's too late for this. Like, the Arsenal fans are going to start saying, do you know what? Yeah, just trust him. He hasn't kicked the ball. Let me cut all of that bullshit dead right now, yeah? All right, Chelsea fans, yeah? If you wanted him in your club, yeah, I would be hearing an outrage. But you man are saying, take him. Take him. Scrubs, take one of our pussios. You get what I'm saying? When's the last time we bought or we've attempted to buy someone else's best player? We can't. You know what I'm saying? Because we got fucking no ambition, bro. No ambition. This club is dead and gone, blood. Like I'm just fucking. Do you know what it is? Like I can't even get angry no more because I expect this every transfer window. I expect a dud. Yeah, Just this time, the dud has come so early in the transfer window, and people are going to say, yeah, but at least we're trying early. Yeah, I don't want people to try. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, every single person on this panel, whatever your jobs were before you did what you did, if you tried, yeah, in your job and you failed, yeah, you get fired. So why the fuck is this? Do you know what? I'm not going to say this. This pussy old still here, bro. Like, this is my point, yeah? But big up the panel. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Big up Don C, man. Every single time. Facts. Nothing but facts, bro. Nothing but facts. People that are on 40K a year, 30K, even some people 25K a year get sacked for less time, and they're not even spending company money. They're just working. Get sacked for less. Yeah, I'm saying it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Big up Don C, man. Absolutely facts, bro. Macy, you've been waiting patiently. What are you saying, man?
Yeah. Before I get started, there is one person I need to confront, and his name is Egal. He started all of this when he called me out and he said, "Why does Macy hate me so much?" I'll tell you why I hate you so much, Egal. Because you still love this manager. Because I guarantee you now, you're gonna put on your social media, you're going to put a picture of Arteta rubbing suntan on him and his wife. That is why I hate people like you. I hate people like Christian, and I hate people like D. Them 3 fuckers are responsible for what is happening because we're not a serious football club anymore. We're tired. We are just parading around because we're getting Noni Madueke because he is he is the guy that is going to unleash, that is going to give Saka some time on the bench. Whoopie-doo. I have had enough of this, and I'm sick and tired. Like, how many more Chelsea bums are we going to get? This is absolutely ridiculous. It's just so jarring. Like, why are we getting... First, we've got Kepa, Arrizabalaga, and people will say, oh, but he had a very good season with Bournemouth. Yeah, well, that was good, but Bournemouth didn't win nothing. They're not in Europe this season. But now look, we've got him because apparently our top gunners are saying, oh, he'll provide backup for David Raya. Fuck you. And Noni Madueke, the the headband looking version of Jack Grealish. Like, what the fuck? I'm done with this football club, Northside. I can't take this anymore. And if this football club is not serious about winning a trophy, then maybe I should go and support a football club that has proper standards. I'm talking about clubs that can win trophies, like clubs like Galatasaray, because look at what they're doing in the transfer window. They've just bought in Leroy Sané, and now they're on the verge of getting Hakan Çalhanoğlu from Inter Milan. They're moving mad in the transfer window, but what are we doing? We've got Kepa Arrizabalaga, and now we're on the verge of getting Noni Madueke. It's just not good enough. Like, why? Why? Who are we? Are we a retirement home or something? It's just absolutely jarring, Northside. I'm done, bro. And this is why whenever we are being linked to, like, whenever we're making these videos and stuff, we see what we're gonna see now with this football club. Arteta is the main problem, but the biggest problem of them all is the Cronkies, because Josh Kroenke said, I think he said years ago that he wants to connect with the fans. So where are you, Josh? Do you want to come and connect with us then? Come and talk to us. We want to talk to you because we have some questions for you and your fucking old man. Come and give us questions. And Andre Berta, I am begging you, if you get Noni Madueke, then you need to fuck off as well, because why did we even hire you in the first place? Because the fan base will say, oh, but he can do a job. Oh, but he helped, he got players like Thomas Lemar and all these other players from other clubs to get La Liga titles. Yeah, whoopee-doo, but look, he's now going to get Noni Madueke, because we should have been getting Eze, but now he's changing his mind and he's now going to say, now he wants to get Madueke. Andre Berta, you are an absolute fucking Italian Roy Hodgson, and you need to fuck off. And if you get if you get Noni Madueke, Berta, that is on you, because you fucked it up when you got Kepa Arrizabalaga. And if you get Noni Madueke, then Berta, you can fuck off with Mikel Arteta. Tim Lewis and Richard Garlick need to fuck off as well. I don't know why they are still in the football club, because we already got Vinay and Edu left. We already got Vinay and Edu out, but why are Lewis and Garlick still here? Because they are like the backroom boys for the Cronkies. I want every single person in the football club to fuck off, and we need to go out and get a proper owner that will give us ambition, that will give us trophies, that will give us something to win. Because those American frauds don't care, because they just want to interact with other owners, because we're going to be playing in the Champions League this season. That's what they care about. They only care about negotiating with other owners in the Champions League and saying, oh, lovely venue, I love your stadium and etc. Like it's just pathetic, Northside. Absolute pathetic. From now on, I'm just going to focus on supporting Galatasaray for now.
No, I hear it, man. I look at the fucking Lou Dog. Lou Dog. Just allow me, man. Look at this one here, bro. Look at her. Lou Dog, you're fucking up the rhythm of the show right now. Why are you? Nah, bro. Look at her taking the piss, bro.
Let's continue.
Allow me, man.
No, continue. It's fine.
No. Why do you don't need enemies when you got friends like this. Look at this. Lou Dog, change your background. No, you're taking the piss right now. Change your background.
Okay, 1 second. Is that better?
You're fucking dickhead, bro.
It's less condescending, let's put it that way.
Right, Lou Dog's in timeout. Right, Lou Dog's in timeout. I'm not his me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, big up Macy, man. Facts. Listen, I get your frustration. Omar, you've been waiting. We'll go Omar, then we'll go Brandon, then we'll go Lou. Look at Lou Dog. Omar, what are you saying, man? You know what I mean? Your second club, Arsenal. Are you outraged? Your second club.
Yeah, pardon the.
One sec. Sorry. My mistake. Big up to Lee for the raid, and big up to NM14 for the raid as well. Big up for the raid. Big up, man. Omar, sorry. God, continue.
Yeah, for some reason, people have started aligning me with Arsenal. I guess it's because I'm around Northside all the time. But hey, since everybody wants me to, since everyone is starting to link me to this club, that's cool, man. I'm just gonna say this now, man. You know what? I've been hearing what everybody here has been saying, but if I'm just gonna be honest, this signing just thinks of the last few seasons of signings you've made, from Sterling to Havertz to Jorginho to all these guys. Like, I know people are pointing the finger at Berta and all of this, but at this point, I can't even blame Berta because this were the same signings you guys used to make back in the day. Nothing has changed. It's the same old BS. I'm telling you right now, Northside, your club genuinely don't have any ambitions. If this transfer doesn't prove to you that this club's ambitions is not to win anything, I don't.
Oh, what's going on? You muted yourself. Is that just me, or is he muted?
I think he's muted himself.
Yeah, I think he's muted.
Yeah, it's muted.
Omar?
The curse of Arsenal.
Omar, are you there? Are you there? Omar, are you there?
Come on.
The
come on.
Arteta ovulators got to him, bro.
Nah, bro, we can't hear nothing, bro. You're unmuted now as well. All right, come. All right, cool.
The Arsenal sexuals got to him.
Go on, Brandon. Go on, Brandon. And listen, the mutants got me. I thought that was a raid from a channel. Listen, I said big up for the raid. You know what I'm saying? If Madueke wants to raid the channel with his followers and that, you know what I'm saying?
I can't believe I heard that. I was like, this guy got drawn out.
They caught you with that one,
They
bro.
got me there, yeah. You wankers, you know what I'm saying? You wankers. Put that, yeah, you're a wanker. Anyway, as I said, go on, Brandon. Go on, Brandon.
Right. Well, let's start by saying that this will be one of the very, very, very few streams that you see me on this season. Yeah, this will be one of the very few streams that you see me on this season. Because, as we all witnessed, life's too short. Yeah, Diogo Jota, at 28 years old, suddenly dies in a car crash. I'm 28 years old as well. I've got 3 children as well. I've got a wife as well. And I ain't got time to be investing my time in a football club that don't give a shit about me. Yeah? Now, whether this signing happens or not is irrelevant. The mere fact that we are interested in this guy enough to have agreed personal terms with him tells everybody what they should know already, which is Arsenal Football Club is not fucking serious, bruv. We are not serious about anything. So why am I going to continue to invest my time in this football club? Yeah, what's the point? Oh, we beat Man City, but what's the point? Yeah, next season we'll probably have a good couple of results against some top teams. But at the end of it all, it will mean fuck all when we're standing there with our cocks in our hands again and no trophy. Do you know what I mean? I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of the football club never learning their lesson as well. How many Chelsea players has that been now? That'd be 7 Chelsea players in 7 years.
Thank you, by the
How
way.
many of them have elevated this football club? How many? None. Not a single fucking one. Yeah? As far as I'm concerned, yeah, people will blame Berta. People can blame Arteta. People can blame the Cronkies. I don't give a fuck. It's a collective, yeah? I expected Berta to come in and make a change. I expected, certain things to change. But as a football club, we're a disgrace. We're a disgrace. How can you go consistently to a football club and sign their cast-offs, yeah, and continually see that it doesn't work for us, but then the following season we go back there again and sign another fucker? How can this be allowed to happen? Yeah, I wouldn't take the guy for 50 pence, let alone 50 million. What are we doing? And what we're going to do, yeah, effectively, is we're going to go, here, Chelsea, here's 50 million for Madueke, yeah, a guy that you don't even rate. Why don't you go and spend that on Kudus? Why don't we skip all this bullshit and just go and buy Kudus? What the fuck is this? Yeah? What's the point in bringing Madueke in the first place? Oh, he's going to be a backup to Bukayo Saka. I am sick to death of hearing that word in this transfer window so far. Oh, he's a backup. He's a good backup. We don't need backups. Yeah, we don't need no backup dancers. We need players that are going to come into this football club and elevate it. We need players that are going to come into this football club and push the first 11 to be better than what they already fucking are. But we keep signing these cast-offs. Yeah? Bringing in Norgard. Okay, that looks like a good deal now, considering Thomas Partey is, well, you know, one of them. Yeah? But even so, what's the ambition here? Yeah, this whole transfer window has been nothing but a joke. Nothing but a joke. We're bringing in all these backups, all these backup dancers, right? And Arsenal have yet to address the one area that we all said at the end of the season needed addressing. We still haven't signed that striker yet. We still haven't invested in our front line. And you're telling me the first fucking guy you're going to be investing in the front line is Noni Madueke? Go fuck yourselves. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this will be one of the very few streams that you see me on this season, because I am not watching Arsenal in Premier League football because I know that we are not winning the Premier League. What is the fucking point in watching it? So the only competitions that I will effectively watch Arsenal in is the FA Cup, the League Cup, and maybe the Champions League. But even then, the Champions League, let's be honest, we ain't winning that either. So I ain't wasting my time no more. Yeah, life's too short. Jota proved that. Yeah,
Yep.
and there's loads of other people that die young, right? I ain't got time to be wasting on a football club that don't give a fuck about me. Fuck them. And that's it. That's how I'm ending it.
Nah, I hear it, man. I hear it. Omar, I know you disconnected, but yeah, man, finish what you were saying.
Yeah, my mic just disappeared. Listen, man, I just started dissing Arsenal, and then all of a sudden, man, these guys cut my mic. It's like I'm doing the CM Punk pipe bomb, and they just cut me off. These guys, yeah. But yeah, listen. I'm just gonna make this. I'm just gonna say this. This just shows, and it is just yet another season and then another lack of ambition from your club, bro. I don't understand, bro. You know what? It's moments like this when you're watching stuff like this, right? That you really start to wonder, is this brother actually a double agent? Because there's absolutely no way, right? This brother, right, can buy Havertz, Jorginho, loan Sterling, and now Madueke. Bro, 50 million is the amount you could spend to go and get a lot of great players. Kudus, you could get him for that amount of money. You could get that same amount of money. You could get a player like Eze, right? But you spend that money on Nodi Madueke, a guy who's not even a guaranteed starter for Chelsea. Bro, you know what it is, right? It's amazing how some of these football clubs, right? It just shows how little they think of you guys, the fans, because this is clearly the club insulting the fans' intelligence. Because they're trying to basically convince everyone that this man is worth 50 million. Like, this is actually incredible. Like, and this is the saddest thing of all. You guys are supposed to be challenging for the league this season alongside Liverpool and Manchester City. Manchester City and Liverpool are going out there and actually buying ballers, right? You've seen Liverpool just break the bank for Florian Wirtz, right? You've seen City go and get Reinders and Cherky. And what is your response? Nodi Madueke. All right. Yeah, listen, it's all good. At the end of the day, this is the unfortunate thing, no side. If a lot of you Arsenal fans are going to be honest with yourselves, it's not really a shock, is it? Because a part of you guys should have kind of seen this coming when the season was approaching and there was like all these links and there was no guarantees. You just mentioned it. I don't know who just mentioned it, but I heard about the term with Rodrigo. Bro, I think Rodrigo right now, he's not even starting for Madrid anymore. He hasn't started in the last 3 games, right? He's on his way out. Every single news outlet in Spain is saying the same thing. He's on his way out. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're saying that Real Madrid would accept anything below anything above 70. You just spent 50 on Madueke and Rodrigo, a proven Champions League winner, a guy who's scored clutch goals in the Champions League, right? A guy who's shown he can step up in big moments, right? A player that you guys need right now, a player that would have actually brought some hope in this fan base, right? No. We don't care about Rodrigo. No, we're gonna go and get Madueke. Like it genuinely at this point doesn't shock me anymore. It genuinely, like I swear, when I saw the news today, I said, wow, this club really don't have any ambitions. Like, it's incredible how a lot of these top gunners in your fan base, right? They have this unrealistic, delusional mindset, right? Where they convince themselves that all of these crap players are gonna come good or they're gonna be good one day and all of this crap, right? And they say the same things. Oh, don't worry, next season will be different. Next season will be different. Next season will be different. Listen, you guys are the reason why your club is not going forward. Because let me tell you something. What more do you need to see? These people that run your club clearly don't respect you guys. Because they know that no matter how, they can just buy any crap players in this team and they know that the top gunners will somehow, some way make it look good. They don't have to do any props. No explanations, nothing. They just have to sign the guy and they'll be like, listen, don't worry, man. These guys will do our job for us because they defend everything that we put, anything we dish out at them. Absolute joke. And nothing is going to change, unfortunately, no side, because we've always known this problem has been around for a long time. I see people starting to blame Berta. This is not a Berta problem anymore. Guys, you guys have had Raul Sanyeki, you've had Edu, and now you've had Berta. How many sporting directors do you have to sack until at one point you'll be like, all right, well, this clearly is not a sporting director problem anymore. Where's the problem now? Clearly the problem is the people that run the club, the Cronkies, and the manager, right? Because we heard when you guys were linked to both Sesko and Gyökeres that your manager wanted Sesko. That's why the club went in for Sesko. It would not shock me if this was an Arteta signing and not a Berta signing. Because whatever people say about Berta, one thing about Berta is he does make good signings as well. At Atletico, he was good at getting attacking players, right? How many attacking players did that club buy and did that club sell and did that club replace? Right? But this guy comes in and all of a sudden you're making the same stupid signings that you were making last season and the season before. Nothing has changed. It's just a new face, but it's the same old crap every single season. And it's unfortunate. I mean,
let me tell you this, yeah? Arsenal brought Berta in to be the fall guy. Yeah, Arsenal knew, going into this season that everybody expected Arteta to win something this season. What can we do? Let's bring in an experienced guy, who's been there and done it and seen it. Tell everybody he's the sporting director, he makes the signings. So when it all goes tits up at the end of the season, we went fuck
blame
all
Berta. You've already seen it, Brandon. Brandon, it's already written. You've already seen it. Like we haven't even started the season yet.
Happening.
People, that's what I'm saying, bro. This is why nothing is gonna nothing is gonna change. Literally, right? You guys are gonna go trophyless this season, and these same top gunners, right, are gonna sit here and blame it all on Berta. This brother once again is gonna escape another life sentence, bro. I'm telling you guys right now.
It's already starting, bro. Right? I see people tweeting the other day when we was first linked to Madueke, right? I see all these top gooners tweeting the other day, we don't want Madueke. We don't want Madueke. Now all of a sudden that Fabrizio's tweeted it out that we've agreed personal terms with him, they're trying to spin it into a positive. Then at the end of the season, when shit goes wrong and it all goes tits up, they'll go, oh yeah, but Arteta didn't get what he needed. Like they do every single year.
Okay. Yeah.
Like they do every single year.
I mean, listen, Brandon.
In a way, right? Because you called out the fans, right? And I totally, but I don't think the Cronkies are the biggest problem. I don't think the manager's the biggest problem. I don't think the sporting director's the biggest problem, or even any of the people that are running this football club. The biggest problem is the fans, the fan base.
Facts.
100 million% is the fan base. Do you think Real Madrid fans would accept this bullshit? Do you think Man City fans would accept this? Yeah? Do you think Liverpool fans would accept them going in for Noni fucking Madueke? There'd be riots, bro. Yeah? There'd be all sorts of. Do you know what I mean? There'd be none of this nonsense. But all
It's
of a
the
sudden
same
now,
thing over and over and over. See, bro, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's really, 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 really sad for someone like me who's obviously a football fan, right? I watch a lot of football, right? And you know, someone like me who's been watching football at a very young age, I've gotten to see so many great teams who maybe are not the same anymore. I remember what AC Milan were back in the 2000s. A lot of people don't realize how good AC Milan were. I remember
I
like
know. I
like
remember.
no,
90s
no, I'm
teams,
sure.
right?
Yeah, I'm sure 90s, early 2000s, that team was cooking, right? I remember like when I got into football, Arsenal were getting into a Champions League final against my team. You understand what I mean, right? That is the level you guys were. You guys were around. You guys were invincibles. I saw Robert Pires play for your club. I saw players like Henri play for your club. I saw Freddie Ljungberg play for your club. I saw Jens Lehmann in goal, only concede 2 goals throughout the knockout rounds, and that was both in the final, right? I saw you guys win in the Bernabeu, the first English club to do it, right? You know what? This is my point, right? That is who your club is. That is who Arsenal Football Club is, right? And every time I go, and now when I really, now that I'm really grown up and I really start to see, and I look at where my club is, how my club's, the expectations is the same that it was 20 years ago when I started supporting this club, right? And then I look at how Arsenal, in that same 20 years, slowly the expectation kept on going down and down and down and down and down until the point when Wenger was around and he was getting top 4, people were still one in his head saying it wasn't good enough. Now I'm seeing fans coming out here saying top 4 in Champions League football, you know, praising Champions League football and top 4. There was a time that wasn't good enough for this club. But now, all of a sudden, now it's good enough for a manager to spend 5 years trophyless. This could have never happened under Wenger. Wenger's last 5 years, he won 3 FA Cups. Like this is what people don't like to talk about. It is absolutely embarrassing. And this is the thing. People, these Arsenal fans always wonder why they're getting through, why they get mocked by other big clubs. It's because everyone knows who you are. We all know you're a big club. But the problem is, you guys are not moving like a big club. When you're not moving like a big club, fans throw you, fans clown you because they look at what you were and what you are now, and they know what you are now. And a lot of it is because of the fans. If the fans don't lower their expectations, the club doesn't lower its expectations. Trust me, I know. For the last 5 years, my club has been struggling with financial debt, over 1 billion euros in debt. Do you realize if we were an English club, a lot of my fans would have said, if we didn't compete, we'd be like, well, what do you expect? We can't sign players. We are broke. We are 1 billion in debt. We can't compete with Real Madrid. They have won 2 Champions Leagues. They're one of the best teams in Europe. We can challenge that right now. We don't have the finances to challenge that. But guess what? Our fans are not saying that. Our fans are saying, find a way. Find a way. We don't care how you do it. Figure it out and make sure we are challenging Real Madrid every season. And we did. We won 2 league titles during our broke era, right? Barely signing players, having registration problems, right? Having issues with FFP. Despite all of that, we're still competing. We were literally in the semifinals of a Champions League this season, right? We signed 1 player the whole of last season. Just 1, right? And we're still competing. During the whole time you guys have been trusting the process with Arteta, we've had 3 different managers. We've had Xavi come to our league, win a league, leave the club, right? Even Koeman won a trophy at my club. He was there for a season and a half. He won a trophy and he left. We've just seen Hansi Flick, who was jobless for 2 years, come to my club and win a domestic treble. These are all people that were available at some point that you all moved past because you wanted to trust the process. And now here you are. You reap what you sow. And this is what you guys are getting exactly what you deserve. And what you deserve is nothing right now. Until you guys change your mentality, until the fans, and this is the fans, and like you said, Brandon, it starts from the fans. The fans need to wake up and smell the coffee and realize, yo, we've been dealing with this thing for 5 years. Enough is enough. We want this guy gone. We need changes now. We are not patient anymore. We've been patient. We've given you the time and we are not waiting anymore. But no, that's toxic and negative because we don't want to act like this. We don't want to act like these negative fans. All right, no problem. Just keep watching. Teams like Newcastle, Villa, they're all going to surpass you very, very soon because these clubs keep getting better and better every season.
Yeah, 100%, Omar. And look at what I'm doing, because if If Arsenal ain't serious about challenging for a title, then why should I waste my time supporting them where there are other clubs that I can go and choose to support? Because the reason I chose to support Galatasaray is because they have standards of winning trophies, because they want to keep on building and they want to keep on winning trophies. That is the standard. Look at Northside. He's supporting Benfica because he knows the mentality of what Benfica are. They are a club that wants to win a trophy. That is the standard. But Arsenal, all they want to do, they just want to be the Disneyland club because all they care about is fantasies and dreams and miracles and like fairy tales. That's all they care about.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Ludog, you've been waiting there patiently. What are you saying?
I just want to know why you guys don't want to buy our players. You know?
To be fair, you do have better players. I would say that. That's like Cody
I'm gonna
Gakpo.
send
That's
it
like
right
their
now.
better job.
That's what she's talking about. I know she's
Yeah.
Oh, what about Cody Gakpo? Cody Gakpo.
Well, let's pump the brakes there on
I mean,
little Gakpo.
look, what about Diaz? I mean, what about Diaz? You know, hey, listen, you guys are asking 70 million for Luis Diaz, and no, sir, they're asking for 70 million. Bro, you could have coughed on that 70 million. You know,
Listen.
I mean, they're trying to get Isaac.
You just worry about trying to afford what's his name? What's his name, Omar?
Well, we're linked to Diaz. Don't forget that.
No.
We're
Who's
still,
the
we're
other guy
still,
that didn't come to your club and re-signed? Can you tell me?
yeah, whatever.
No, listen, I'm a little bit.
We don't talk about the past.
That was an evil laugh.
We don't talk about the past, man.
Listen, I'm just a bit offended that Arsenal keep going for Chelsea and City's players. They're fringe players, if you will. I just want to know why you haven't gone for ours.
Listen, if you have any players who'd like to move from Merseyside to London, we'll snap them up. Maybe Joe Gomez would like to come down.
We got to get another defender in before we can make that transfer.
Konate looks like he's leaving. You know.
Yeah, listen, you could take Nunes.
No, he's just another. He's an exotic South American Kai Havertz. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, we did just sell Nat Phillips, but you could have taken him.
Yeah.
We got a Tyler Morton on the books. You could take him.
Wow.
The rest I don't know.
What about Bacecic?
Well, he's currently in a cast right now, so you could take him as well. With a buyback clause of 20%.
Yeah, that could be good.
Anyway.
No.
Nah, listen, nobody wants to hear from me right now. All I will do is gloat after the disgusting, horrible week I've had, and I'm here to just take some of the pain away.
We all need a laugh at this time.
Yeah,
I hear you, bro.
And just gloat/glaze Arsenal right now for this is going to be a very good transfer, I think. I saw him. I saw Madueke play last night, and
Madueke is insane.
The runs that he made, he didn't score or assist. He didn't get any GA, guys. I know that's very important, but the runs he made to the goal line, and then tried to make the crosses into the box when he was out of bounds. We're quite scary. He's a scary player, so I think you guys will cook under him. Pause. And I think it's a perfect rotation on the left side. And if anything, I mean, listen, I guess those Rodrigo dreams have been dashed if he was ever going to join your club. So anyway, yeah, we move.
There we go. Whenever I'm down, you're always the person.
Right? We get Madueke.
I can always count on Ludog. She always lifts up my spirits every time with this club. You know, I got a friend indeed. You know what I mean?
You got a friend in me.
You know what I mean?
The dogs are going crazy.
Go.
But
with
anyway,
with their sunshines, look at her loving life right now, getting the breeze, getting the. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. It's nice. Joey, what are you saying, man? What are you saying, Joey?
Yo, I just, I'm not going to sit here and kill you guys. I mean, I appreciate you guys buying our scrubs consistently. Like, that is very nice for you to continue to do. But you guys, we have a yearly yard sale, and you guys show up every year to the yard sale. It's like one of the best customers I've ever had at a yard sale. I
Oh my
swear to
days.
God.
How
You're
generous.
What are you
there
saying? Like, why
every
can't we
Oh
get
my
year.
him to pull up
days.
to our
I've
guard?
never
our
had
yard sale?
I've never seen a consistent customer to a garage sale, but you guys are that. Like,
Enough,
like
man.
That means
Finish.
nothing. You need to slash your prices for your players.
hey,
then.
hey,
That's
hey,
not
hey,
fair.
pay what we give you, just like I have it. Pay what you get, pay what we take. All right, you want to take them, you pay what we say you pay. Okay, that's how it works. All right, but on a real note, like without all the banter and all this other shit, I actually have a theory about what's actually going on at Arsenal and what Bertha is supposed to be. I think
Go ahead.
Bertha is supposed to be the guy to come in and slash the wage bill. I think all this is just designed. I mean, you look at all the signings that you guys have gone in for at this current moment, and the signings that you didn't, and the people that you haven't re-signed. In the case of Partey, minus the whole garbage decision making that he had and all that. All right, like this is. It just seems like every move is just designed for you to go lower in the wage bill, and for you guys to kind of take the wage bill down from where you guys were. You guys are already like kind of like over bloating your wage bill regardless. And you guys continuously signing more to add on to that is just gonna make the whole thing kind of collapse underneath itself. Because then everybody's gonna start asking for 3 bills. Because as soon as Rodrigo comes in, Rodrigo's gonna ask for 3 bills. Then Saliba's gonna ask for 3 bills after Rodrigo comes in. And then Saka's gonna ask for 3 bills. And that's what's gonna end up happening. So that's what Bertha's come in to do. He might be the fall guy for it all, but that's what he's came in to do in the end. Came in to try to come in and say, hey, we're not spending these kind of wages no more. That's what it is. We're not spending these kind of wages no more. And you guys might not agree with it. And, hey, you shouldn't agree with it because you guys just come into the garage sale every year picking up our scraps. That's okay. I mean, we appreciate it. But yeah, our players are not on like extremely high wages. So yeah, you can come to the garage sale and pick up a guy because they are on these types of wages. And like that's the position that I do put you guys in. Bertha's here to just reverse all that shit now. That's my opinion. Like that's the way I can only put it in. That's the only way I can put it in perspective and make it make sense to me. That's the way I see it. Like I can't make it make sense in any other way.
You know what, something, Joey? It's just a little bit point of what you just said. You know what? You know one thing about sporting directors usually when they're hired, right? This is the one thing they don't ever mention. Usually, sporting directors when they're hired, nobody really talks about what they can do. They actually wait until they start doing things to kind of make up their minds about them, right? So I remember when we brought in Armani, right? When Laporta was in charge, right? We brought Armani. We didn't know who he was. We didn't know his resume. I think he worked at Valencia before he came to our club. But we were like, listen, let's just see what he does, right? He did a great job. He left, right? We brought in Deco, right? I was like, listen, Armani did well. Let's see what Deco does. When Deco wasn't doing well, we're like, listen, Deco, what are you doing? Like, we failed to sign this guy. We failed. What's the deal? That's your job. The thing with Bertha is, from the moment Bertha was announced that he was coming, you guys said, a lot of the fans said all of these expectations. You saw it Northside, right? Because you've been in these panel shoots with a lot of these content creators, right? All of them kept on saying the same thing, which is Bertha is here. Bertha is the difference. Bertha is this. Bertha is that. They all made it about Bertha, right? Bertha was going to be the game changer. Bertha was going to be the difference between you guys winning and not winning anything this season. That was the talk. They made it all about Bertha. This was no longer about, okay, Arteta needs to actually win something next season or he should go. Now, no. Now Arteta has his man. Now he has Bertha. So things have changed, right? So guess what? No matter how many duds you sign, no matter how many terrible players you sign, it doesn't matter, right? Because guess what? Bertha is the guy. He will be the one to take the fall, right? And in the end, these same top gunners will do what they always do, which is to defend this manager. And then once again,
I don't think that that's the case personally, bro.
No.
Here's the thing, right? I think now Bertha's like, yo, like Arteta, here's the tools you're getting, bro. Like that's it. Like these are
clearly not. Clearly not, Joey, because he wanted.
Let me finish for a second. Here's the toolbox, right? Here's the toolbox, right? You can fix your car, you don't fix your car. You can be, but in the end, we both believe, me, you, and Bertha probably believes he's gonna be stranded in the end. right?
Okay.
Like this is it. These are the last tools you get, bro. This is it. We're not giving you no more tools. Like I believe that there's an end to this with Arteta, bro. I do, because in the end, like I can't see them going a whole nother year in this manner with this manager. Like I just don't see it, bro. Because like there's a lot of players at this current moment at this club that are in the 2-year mark, 1-year mark of their contracts, and like it's going to be a gear shift in that club in the next year or so. Like there has to
No,
be.
Joey, I hear your point, but this is the thing, right? We saw, because Northside will attest to this, right? He did the news, right? We know that when Berta arrived, when it came to the attackers, he wanted Gyökeres, for example. That was like the signing he wanted,
Sure.
right? And guess what? It came out that Arteta preferred Sesko, because apparently Sesko can
Sure,
bring,
yeah.
you know,
I
he
know
can
the
bring the best out.
whole
So
conversation.
they choose to lean on Sesko, right? And here's the thing, here's the problem here, right? This whole thing of waiting for Arteta, this is the biggest issue I have with this whole situation when it comes to Arteta, right?
Mhm.
This guy has been there for 5 years and has only won one trophy. At some point, you have to take the tools away from him. You have to be like, bro, listen, we've given you the tools and you've been messing up, okay? Now I'm taking the tools and now I'm going to give you the players that I think will actually be good enough for the team, because clearly you don't know how to deal with these tools.
Yeah,
You
but
understand what I mean?
here's the thing: our timeline, Omar, and our timeline, and what the owner's timeline are two totally separate things in the end, bro. Like that's realistically what it is. It's like our timeline of what we think that this group of players, this team is supposed to be at. We expected this to be already at the point of winning trophies. We both agree on that. But like the owners, they're probably looking at it as like, bro, this guy's gotten us this close to the line, the finish line a couple times. Let's see if he can get it over the line. I don't agree with it, but I'm just looking at it from their perspective, right? Of like, bro, like how do we get rid of this guy if he's gotten us this close to the fucking line every time? Like it's like
the worst thing is, Joey.
I'll be real, yeah. I don't even think it's about that with Arsenal. I feel like with Arsenal, it's about how long can you maintain Champions League money? How long can you maintain high revenue? That's what it's about. And every time their pockets have been hit, they've pulled the plug. They was back in Wenger until he couldn't get Champions League. Without Champions League, they couldn't get their high revenue. Then they will spend again. Then it's like, okay, Arteta, we got to get rid of you. Unai Emery,
Northside. So you don't believe if they went and gotten fourth, if say you end this season at fourth place, you believe that Arteta stays?
He stays. With this,
you believe that? I don't actually believe that.
No, he does.
Don't underestimate this club.
Wenger, they only wanted to get him gone when he was outside Champions League spot. They got rid of Unai. If Unai would have won the Europa League, obviously we lost to you in Baku, he would have kept his job. 100% he would have kept his job. Because even though the fans didn't like him, they would have said, you know what? The fans, it's not to the point where the fans ain't turn up to games. Certain fans don't like him, but he's got us back into the Champions League. Cool. We can now renegotiate with the sponsorship deals. With Arteta, they were like, okay, we got rid of Unai. We'll give him time. The fan base like him. So in a sense, he's protecting them. That's the thing. That's why they gave him time, because he was a shield. So they weren't getting any heat from the fan base. Once the fan base was settled, they were like, yo, these men were already calling for Wenger's head. They're behind Arteta. They're behind the project. Let's get behind it. Let's give him a bit of time to get us back in Champions League. Now he's got us consistently in the Champions League. Until he gets us out of it, they'll maintain it. Most of the fan base like Arteta, they've renewed money with the sponsorship deals. There were talks about expanding the Emirates. Bro, why are they going to get rid of Arteta? As long as he can get Champions League, they're like, yo, it's all blessed for them. Because
I'm going to give you the reasoning why I think, right? I'm going to give you the reasoning why I think, okay?
Let him land.
That's not my point. This ownership has never been about trophies and success in terms of sport. It's always been about the dollar bill.
Mm-hmm.
While this manager is getting them the dollar bill, they're not interested. If they cared about winning, finishing second 3 years in a row should be a sackable offense. You've come close. You've gotten the players that you wanted. You bought Calafiori and Moreno on the last transfer window. You still failed to get over the line. We're sacking you. We've given you money to the point that we now, if we spend 100 M's, we now, in terms of FFP, PSR, we're now in the red. So if it's about winning, they would have made him accountable. Why have they not made him accountable? The majority of the fan base is still behind him. The club is still making mad amount of money. The merchandise is flying off the shelves. The sponsorship deals are going up. We've got enough money generated from this club that we can expand the Emirates, which means what? More money for the Cronkies. When you're an ownership that only cares about finances, what is the incentive? All of us here, we care about our football clubs winning money. But looking through the lens of an ownership that doesn't care about winning stuff, why would you sack him? They won't sack him.
I can tell you why. I can tell you why, okay? Because this is the same ownership group that went into, and I'm going to have to use a different sport to even give you the example, okay? Because that's it. That's the only way I can even have the example. This is the same ownership group that made a rash, extremely rash decision before the playoffs started this NBA season. An extremely rash decision, and fired their championship manager before the playoffs started, a week before the playoffs. The reason why I see this guy getting sacked isn't because of what you guys think. I think they do it because they end up pulling the plug just on their own. Like, just because that it could be midway through the season, you guys are in Champion League spots, and you guys lose in the Champions League early, right? That's the way I see it. You guys get knocked out of the Champions League early. I see this ownership group getting that mad about like the lack of exposure within the later rounds of the Champions League, where they just pull the plug on Arteta. Like that's the type of owners to be. It's going to take something smaller than you think, and like that's what it's going to actually take for this ownership group to say, now,
Joey, can I? Joey, can I say?
That's what they did with a manager, a coach who won something, who won it all.
Joey, can I just add? Can I just say this, right? I understand what you're saying, right, and I do hear you, right? But here's the thing: we know when it comes to the Cronkies, they care more about the sport that they have in America, in the NFL. They care more about that for them, the Cronkies themselves, right? They're more interested in that. Don't get it twisted. Arsenal generates a lot of revenue for them, but for them, football is not number one. Listen, Stan Kroenke, a few years ago, I remember because I was here, right, when he did an interview, when they asked him, right, he literally came out of his mouth where he said, I didn't buy Arsenal to win trophies. He said if there was trophies, if that was about trophies, I would have. Hold on, Joey. This is what's the direct quote. He said, if trophies were the talk, then I would have never gotten involved. Which basically means I didn't buy Arsenal to win trophies. Every single thing that he's been doing proves it. You understand what I mean, right? Sure. The fact of the matter is, just like what Noah said, right? It was when during the Wenger out era, that 17-18 season was probably the most toxic it had ever been at Arsenal. Because I remember watching YouTube. You saw it on YouTube, right? Like there were empty seats. People were not going to games. People were not buying season tickets. It was that bad around that time, right? Their pockets were getting hit. That's why in the end they had to rush Wenger to make a decision to leave. Do you understand what I mean, right? Listen, at the end of the day, we know when it comes to all these football clubs, they like to do this thing where they're like, acting like they're in charge, they control everything, they don't care, this and this and this. The fact of the matter is, money talks. If you hit their pockets, they're gonna have to do something, because trust me, these guys don't want losses. These guys are not trying to get losses, right? And they're proving it. So at the end of the day, this whole Arteta thing, if they're getting any profit at the end of the season, they're going to make some kind of excuse, hocus pocus, and then they're going to keep
Omar,
you understand what I mean?
If it's about what Joey's saying, yeah? If it's about, they don't want to lose in certain competitions. If it's about sporting, yeah? If it's about sporting aspirations, why didn't they sack this manager when we lost to Olympiacos and Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League? Why didn't they sack this manager when we lost to 10-man Man United? When they sack this manager when we lost to Newcastle?
I can't even answer that question, yo.
But this is what I'm saying. It's not about, but Joey, it's never been about Sporting, because every time we've been embarrassed. When we were 8 points clear to win the league title, and then we bottled it, they never sacked him. When we've been in a title race the last two stages,
you got a good point, bro.
Every single time there's been footballing reasons that they would be justified to sack this manager. They've never pulled the plug. It's always been when they're unable to get their Champions League money and they're unable to renegotiate sponsorship deals to get themselves more money and to boost up the valuation of this football club. That has been the only time where I've seen this club be proactive in sacking a manager. The only time. So even to the point where they will hold Edu more accountable, that's a sporting director, instead of the manager itself that puts out the tactics and put out the team every flipping season. They held him more accountable instead of the manager because they know more people are behind Arteta than were behind Edu. Edu was in the good graces of Arteta. As soon as they turned on Edu, they were like, well, we don't care because Arteta is the main guy. And you can see that. Edu's gone and they're still behind the project because the face of the project's always been Arteta. And as long as the face of the project keeps getting Champions League, they'll be behind it. They're not upset. If it's about sporting, if it's about sporting direct aspirations, the biggest reason you could have got rid of Arteta was the fact that Ange won something in Europe and Arteta didn't. With more backing, you would have had every reason.
And then got sacked. I hear it.
They could have went straight to Arteta and say, how can that guy that hasn't built a squad that's his, hasn't had the money that you've had, hasn't had the time that you had, and this guy wins it? You have gone out in the Europa League to Olympiacos and Sporting Lisbon. I'm sorry. I don't care how bad
No, sir. Think about this. Think about this for a second.
I want to quickly get Yasser because we are going to redirect. Yasser, what do you want to say, bro, before we redirect to Lee? And I'm going to jump on that show.
Yo, what's that Rihanna song again? Just run me my money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just run me my money. Any other players you want, just let us know.
Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man.
Don't worry, bro. This time I won't be running away. You know.
Oh yeah, now you ain't gonna run away, innit?
No, I'm not running away. You know
man says he ain't running away, man. Don't worry about it. No,
but no, man. Listen, you and I said that this is gonna happen way before they got linked with him, bro. Remember when you used to troll me about Madueke? I told you you're gonna eventually get him, bro. And look now, bro.
Bro, this is like the club. It's like the club here. You guys debating, and they're like, "Yeah, let's just annoy Northside." We know how these guys just love the Northside crash outs. We all love it when he's sitting here singing his songs, singing the songs, doing all of that. They always want to see the crash outs, man. Listen, Northside, these guys are trying to see your channel boom, bro, because they all know that the crash outs is what people love to see on this channel. Like, it's ridiculous, man. It really is ridiculous. Like you just mentioned, this just the point you just mentioned, Noah said. Think about this for 1 second, right? Inzaghi, a manager that you said that you would take at Arsenal, right? The guy won the league last season. The season before, right? 22-20. Hold on. He won the league in 23-24 with Inter Milan, right? Am I correct? He won that, right? Okay. This past season, he bottled every single competition and was sacked. Why? Because he bottled every single competition. He bottled the league, he bottled the Coppa Italia, and he bottled the Champions League final. That is what happened. That's why he got sacked, right? Despite the fact that the season before, he proved that he can win trophies, right? Despite the fact that there's a lot of top teams in Europe that would still take him. The fact of the matter is, he bottled it. Literally, last season, Carlo Ancelotti won a double, league and Champions League. This season, he went trophyless, losing 2 finals, or in fact, 3 trophies this season to Barcelona. Guess what? He was sacked. Because that is how big club move. You understand what I mean, right? You win now or you're gone. At the end of the day, that's the difference between a big club and a small club. See, big clubs, they have big aspirations, big ambitions. You understand what I mean, right? Clubs like a Nottingham Forest or Villa, they know that they are not ready to talk to the cities of the world, the Liverpools of the world. They know they are not there yet, right? So right now, they're just happy with the Unai Emery giving them Champions League football and all of these stuff right now, right? You guys are gone past that. Your ambition is, we want to win the league. Well, okay, you haven't won the league. You haven't won many trophies. All right, bro, move, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, thanks for building this team. And this is another important thing I'm going to say before you leave Northside. This is the last thing I'm going to say. People need to understand there are some managers that are amazing at building a team, but are shit at winning trophies. Okay? Let me give you the perfect example of that. It's Marcelo Bielsa. Marcelo Bielsa is a manager that a lot of people have a lot of respect for because they talk about how he revolutionized the game, right? He's a guy who, like as far as like coaching, tactics, all of those things. That there's a lot of managers, there's a few managers in the world that are as good as this guy, right? A lot of top managers give him a lot of credit. The fact of the matter is, as much credit as they give Bielsa, Bielsa has never gotten a big job. Why is it that we have never seen a Chelsea, Arsenal, a United, or a City ever go and get Bielsa if he is this great manager that every person respects? It's because the last time he got a big job was the Argentina job in 2002. They gave him one of the greatest Argentina teams probably in history, right? A team that went undefeated in the World Cup qualifiers of 2002. Guess what, bro? When he went to the World Cup, he messed it up. He got knocked out of the group stages. And everyone was like, bro, how do you have such a stacked all-star team like that and not even make it out of the group? And since then, no team has ever trusted him.
I remember that. England beat them 1-0.
Yes.
David Beckham,
and then,
redemption.
And then they lost to Sweden. And the thing is, they had both Batistuta and Crespo. They had Batistuta and Crespo, and he refused to play both men. He said, no, I'm only going to play one because my tactic only requires one striker. You feel me, right? So he was benching Crespo, starting Batistuta, and sometimes benching Batistuta and starting Crespo. So this is my point, no, sir, right? Sometimes some managers are good at building, they're not good at taking you over the line. Marcelo Bielsa has never been a winning manager. He's always good at building. I think it could literally be that. And you guys are sitting here wasting your time. And we will never know, because guess what? He might go to another job. And what if he doesn't win the next job he gets in the next job he gets to? Then what? You've just wasted 6 years of your time.
Omar believe that his next job is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Something mad, bro.
Sociedad. One of those teams, Betis or Sociedad, is his next job.
Probably Sociedad, you know.
Even then, there's no guarantee, because people are going to take a look at his CV and say, how many trophies have you won, son? And that FA Cup will only be the thing on his CV. And we're all supposed to give him some
people
credit
are feeling upwards.
Don't forget, free community shields. Remember, Arteta told us free. Yeah, free.
Forget about that. That's not a trophy. As far as
where's your trophy, lad?
One thing which I will say, and
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for
one thing which I will also say, though, is that the fans are to blame. You can take it all the way back to 2006. That season where we reached the Champions League final, but we were struggling in the league. That was really the season where the standards started to slip, and I'm going to tell you all why. We were struggling to get into the top four. Tottenham under Martin Jol were doing well and were favourites to actually pip us to fourth place. I remember on the final day we had to play Wigan at Highbury before leaving to Ashburton Grove, and Spurs had to go all the way to West Ham to play them. Now, all they had to do, I believe, if memory serves me right, was match our result, and they'd go... they'd qualify in fourth, but then they had a bad case of food poisoning. We all know what happened. They lost 2-1 to West Ham, even though Edward Sheringham missed a penalty for West Ham because he didn't want to hurt his former club, and he hated Arsenal that much. We beat Wigan 4-2, and then after that, we were taking the mickey out of Spurs by, making fun of their food poisoning issue, and also thanking West Ham by singing "I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles." And that was when St. Totteringham's Day started. We'd always celebrate Spurs failing at the final hurdle and say it's effectively a case of, even if we don't win a trophy, as long as we finish above Spurs, that's more important. To hell with all of that. We go from winning the league at White Hart Lane in 2004 in the Invincible season to celebrating just finishing above them. It's stupid. But then that season, we ended up losing the Champions League final. If we had finished fifth but won the Champions League final, we probably could have knocked Spurs out of the Champions League and into
you would have, because Champions League winners usually get qualified.
Exactly, that was the rule back then. That was the rule back then. Now I think they've
the rule is still the rule still stands.
Maybe they change it due to quotients, and that's the thing. But the point I'm making, and I will leave very soon, is that when you lower your standards to the point of saying you don't care that much about winning trophies as long as you one up your rivals, one of these days it's going to come back and bite you in the backside. It could either be in the case of Spurs finishing above us and qualifying for the Champions League while we don't, or recently winning a European trophy while we don't. And yet you still have these morons who have the nerve to say, who cares about that trophy? It's a repechage European trophy. We're too good for that. To hell with that. Until and unless we actually win the Champions League, we will never be good enough for the Europa League. We failed to win it 3 times under Arteta. Ange Postecoglou won it in his first season. And as Chelsea fans, you'll know that even the likes of Mauricio Sarri and a few other managers, Benitez and everyone else, were able to win it in their first season, if memory serves me right. So we take
Correct.
a look at ourselves. How dare we presume to think that we are better than we are? How dare we presume to say it doesn't matter if we win trophies, we're too good for that? We're not. We are not too good for anything. And until we start to humble ourselves, realize where we are, and start to demand better of ourselves as a fan base, and then as a club, we will never be worthy of achieving anything. Northside, brother, it's been a pleasure. To the
Nah,
panel,
big up money,
Omar,
man. Every time,
you're
bro.
on.
And
We're
I
on the
agree
same
with that.
Instagram chat group. Nice to meet you in person. To everyone else on the panel, I hope to see you all again soon. As always, Arteta out, Kroenke out, and as far as Arsenal are concerned, you either win the title or that's it. Arteta, walk. Don't you ever dare hit the road, and don't you dare come back. Bye,
Now I
everyone.
hear that, man. Big up money every single.
1 second.
Get through some of these super chats, and we're gonna redirect to Lee. God loves Arsenal,
Anyway,
bro. If this
big
is
up,
what
guys.
if this is what God loves Arsenal means, then I'd rather him not love Arsenal because, bro, this is crazy. I can't lie. If
Hey, don't bring God in. Don't bring God into this. These guys.
I don't want him to love Arsenal.
Hey, don't bring God into this, you frauds.
Nah, but big up to the big God every single time. We are struggling to find 5-10 mil for Gyökeres, but we have 50 mil for Madueke. Exactly. The money that we don't have for Gyökeres, the money that we don't have for Rodrigo, we're spending it on Madueke. Deep that. But love, bro. Big up for the super chat every single time. And UK Drilly official, big up to you, bro. A gal when Madueke signs. Want to know something? Havertz scored 21 goals. Arteta can fix him. Yeah, that's probably what.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. Next time you're on Dan Post channel, that's what he's gonna say. No, sir. We are already. You can.
The guy can go to hell.
1 second.
Yeah, Messi has had enough.
1 second.
Yeah,
1 second.
Macy about to blow up gaskets, son. He's done with this thing,
You
dog.
trained him when it hears a certain word, he starts barking crazy, bro. As soon as he
Yeah, that's why. Now Egal should
1 second.
Word of God, bro.
Now Egal should understand why I hate him. Because he said, "Why does Macy hate me?" There's the proof right there. Right there. Look, Havertz scored 21 goals.
1 second.
Fix him. There's the hate.
Nah, but it's calm, man. Listen, big up to everyone that's
1 second.
Direct, yeah. Big
Bro,
up. Big
stop
up.
doing that, Yasser, you fraud.
Big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up Yasser, Omar, Joey, Macy, Trini.
Big up, man. It's nice being on your channel again.
Big up, man. We're gonna redirect to Lee. Northside raid on the way in. I'll see you there literally in
Big up, guys.
in 2 minutes. Big up, man. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button and subscribing and doing all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we're redirecting now. Northside raid on the way in to
fan sent me this image. This is how it was for Florian Wirtz when he joined Liverpool. Liverpool showed him the Champions League trophies, the Premier League trophies, and this is Kepa. This is what Arsenal showed Kepa, the Arsenal locker room, when he joined Arsenal. Liverpool fans, I know you won the league last season, but you're getting too confident now. You think you're going to win the league next season. I used to hate Man City. But we're coming for you, Liverpool fans, you Scousers. We're coming for you next season. You are our biggest rivals. Man City, there's not enough fans. When it comes to Liverpool, when they start winning stuff, they come in numbers. They come out the woodworks. So every single Liverpool fan next season, I'm going to be doing a hate watch. I'm going to be doing a Florian Wirtz hate watch. I'm going to be doing a Frimpong hate watch. All your players that you have, the biggest hate watch ever. Now I'm vexed. I used to have a soft spot for Liverpool fans. But now next season, I'm locking in. You're my biggest rivals. Remember, people laughing at me when I was telling them that Eze was coming to Arsenal. Who's laughing now in the comments? People thought, we're only getting Eze on the left wing. No, we're getting Rodrigo as well. With Sesko. Arsenal are not messing about. The team with that attacking lineup, Arteta said after last season, end of last season, we need more attacking options. We need superstars. When we get Eze, when we get Rodrigo, when we get Sesko, these are superstars. Bukayo Saka has been our only world-class attacker. He's been getting double-teamed, triple-teamed. Now if you're the opposition team, and you see Saka, you see Eze, you see Rodrigo, you see Odegaard, you see Sesko, you're not going to be able to double-team on every single one of them. This will give Saka more space. This will give Rodrigo more space.
Arsenal are on the move for Benjamin Sesko, reportedly working on a £70 million deal. So here's 5 stats about the player that will shock you. Starting off with his NBA heritage, having played basketball to the age of 16, being 6'5" was a blessing in the first place. But watch this video of Sesko at 14 leaping so high that his feet are touching the rim, and you'll realize this guy is a physical freak. And number 2, you have to talk about his insane goal scoring numbers. With 100 professional goals at just 21 years of age, at just 20 he became the youngest ever Bundesliga player to score the fastest shot in Bundesliga history. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, dare I say, who at number 4 is Sesko's confirmed idol. With a similar build and a similar game, Sesko completed a whopping 38 dribbles last year in the Bundesliga, which was actually 5 more than a very tricky Xavi Simons. And at number 5, we have to talk about his insane speed. Clocking in a speed of 36 kilometers an hour in April 2024, a top speed near identical to Kylian Mbappe. So now you understand why Arsenal are on the move for Benjamin Sesko.